Baba Shuaib, the correctional officer, born in Accra, Ghana, a Quranic researcher and a critical thinker based on religion, who does online lectures based on the guidance of the Quran on platforms such as Facebook, YouTube and TikTok since 2018. In Finland, and 13 years, QBE, in Classical Arabic and MSA in Quranic Arabic. The author of the Refer to the Quran, which helps every novice to understand the steps towards understanding the Great Quran and the guidance of God in it.
Time to rise and meet the challenge. Baba Shuaib is calling you out. Meet Baba Shuaib, a correctional officer with a mission. Today he's throwing down the gauntlet to the mushriks, no more holding back. With his logo shirt and cap, Baba Shuaib sits tall and confident. He says, the time for action is now. It's time to rise, to push past limits, and to become the best versions of ourselves. Baba Shuaib believes in the power of determination and resilience. His challenge is simple. Stand up, face your fears, and conquer them. Every day is a new opportunity, he says. An opportunity to grow stronger, to be better, and to leave a mark on the world. So, are you ready to accept Baba Shuaib's challenge? Are you ready to rise above and beyond? Join Baba Shuaib and let's show the world what we're made of, because the only limit is the one you set for yourself.
Mash up the deen, mash up the deen. They might hijack the surahs and all that's between. Oh, no sense of sabah or the unseen, preferring hadith to embrace the obscene. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When the Holy Quran came into existence, the messenger was met with mass resistance. They couldn't believe his unrelenting persistence. A fully detailed book with overall consistency. This didn't stop them from transgression. Whenever the Quran would get some mention, when the time came for Quran court in session, the people were held to account and detention. Mention Allah in the book alone, a version. Mention hadith, scriptures, conversion. Prioritize man's indulgence, perversion. Base the deen on hadith, corruption. Today the Islamic ummah is polluted. The people of the book remain convoluted. The victimized women of Islam are muted. The Quran alone people are disputed. The true defenders of Islam are few and far to one file. Sunan ibn Majah, hadith devotees follow Lucifer. Get prepared for the correctional officer. Mash up the deen, mash up the deen. Polluting the minds of the mu'mineen. Proclaiming no hope for the alamin. Perverting the sirat al-mustaqim. So much for the millet of Ibrahim. Amani.
Ghana. Ghana has lost some dearly dutiful people today. There's a helicopter crash today. Unfortunately, it's a sad news, right? It's a very, very sad news. We need a lot of cocoa medicine. 2Gs. It's a sad news in Ghana. We lost quite some prominent people who lost their life in a helicopter crash, right? It's a very sad news, and that is the picture on the screen. We lost dignitaries. We have lost the Minister of Defense of Ghana, right? The nation of Ghana has lost its Minister of Defense, and we have lost Minister of Environment, and we have lost the Deputy National Security Coordinator of Ghana, and we have lost the NDC Vice Chairman. That is one of the biggest political parties in Ghana. They are currently in power. They lost their vice chairman. There's a squadron leader who also died with them. There's a flying officer himself. The flying officer died also. The engineer who was with them also died, right? Former parliamentary candidate also with them also died. So eight souls just gone, right? And guess what? The president of Ghana was supposed to be part of this flight. Yes, he was supposed to be part of it. Then he later on assigned the Minister of Defense to replace him, right? To be in his place to go for the trip. So we could have just had the bad news that we lost Ghanaian president. Yes, it's a sad news. It's a devastating news, right? Terrible news. Devastating, right? Ghana just lost one of its biggest musicians. Oh, what happened to my Facebook? Oh, Ghana just lost one of its biggest musicians, which is Daddy Lumba, just a couple of weeks ago, right? And Ghana went on a night vigil for him that, they did in the, at the, is it Independence Square, right? People went, a lot of people went to just mourn the death of this big icon. Straightforward, after that was just last Friday. So straightforward after that, Ghana has another mourning to do. So now Ghana has declared 3 days of mourning for these dead dignitaries. 3 days of mourning, the whole Ghana. And the devastating part is we could have lost the Ghanaian president who is right now in power. So imagine losing the Minister of Defense and Minister of Environment, and then the deputy coordinator, national coordinator of security coordinator. Just imagine the kind of people you just lost with a blink of an eye. So this is the devastating part when you hear a sudden death or about somebody, especially in a crash like that. It's terrible, right? It's terrible. Yeah, MJ Palmer, I see you. Yes, it's terrible, right? So these are the people I put on the screen. You see them. That is the Minister of Defense and the first here is Omani Buama. That is Edward Omani Buama. Then we have Murtala Mohammed, right? And then we have Alaji Muniru Muhammad, right? So among the people lost, Dr. Samuel Sapon. These 4 above here are very, very highly, respected people in Ghana. And you can see the list there. It goes and it's just terrible. It's just terrible. But may they rest in peace, right? So let's go on. From the creator. Yes. Yeah, so let me give some shout outs to all those who are here. I'll be giving shout outs to YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, right? So let me give the shout outs. We have the Real Mishizi Sniper. We have You Can Do This. We have Tom Johnson. We have Ola. We have Asa B4Gs. Maggie, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. God bless you. We have all 19. Sister Eram, I see you. Maud Ashari, I see you. Sister Eram, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Wednesdays with the correctional. I appreciate that. We have Faraz Yabut, salam to you. We have BM Legendary. We have Mukhtar Bah. It says, how are you, Baba? We are patiently waiting to watch you. We have Helal Ahmed, Sally Jackson, Volted, Mehdi Muhmi, MLG, that is Mamlai, right? Mazlan Osman, Cheno, Mademba, salam to you. We have Michael, we have Bimbaz Barsalim, salam to you, brother. Khadija Samiya, I see you. Jamiu, Otilite, Wallaby, I see you. Fariberry, peace to you, sister. Karim Jonathan, Ben Meritazaj, Zach Sparrow, Jibril, Irish Rose, Lamin Toure, Sheun Jamiu, Lamin Toure. Yeah, I see you also. Tamirlan. Is it Tamirlan? Chatuev. Huh? Chatuev. Respect to you. We have Sana Hani. And we have Melanie. Peace to you. Melanie from Germany. Peace to you. It's AI generated song. Guys, just so you should be aware, there's a storm and lightning outside. So in case the lightning, the thunder is going to disturb, I might have to switch off this for a bit because there seem to be some disconnection somewhere. I don't know what it is. Just a second. What happened? My Facebook live stream just disconnected. What happened? My live stream on Facebook just got disconnected. I don't know what is wrong with StreamYard. What the heck is that? Seriously? Guys, bear with me for a second. There's a problem here. I don't know if it is StreamYard's issue or who is causing that. I don't know. So let's hope it's fixed now. I don't know what just happened, but it seems. Okay, yeah, I'm back on Facebook now. So for those watching on Facebook, you can go back to Facebook. I'm back on Facebook now. It's fixed. Yeah, it's fixed now. I see you, Zara. Yeah. Anyways, I'm back on the stream on Facebook. So whoever is watching, kindly go back to Facebook. You'll find me there, right? We have Busi say, oh, Busi say, sorry, brother. You sent me a message. I forgot to get back to you. I'm sorry, brother. I'll try to get back to you, inshallah. I will check your message within this week, God willing. Because you sent me a lot of voice messages. I was still listening, and I got distracted. So I come back to your message. Umar Satawura, I see you. Peace to you, brother. We have Abdul Samad Adam. I see you. Salam. We have Nasa. We have Amina. We have Tinta Fugaz. We have Buki. We have Optic by Optic all the way from Bosnia. We have we have John Janos. We have Ahmed Debrul. We have Amza Abdullah. We have Abdul. We have Tato Andy Sibiya. We have Truth Unchained. Salam to you, sister. We have Jackie Lang. Hadi Onimisi Nyanya. Yes, Mohammed Gaddafi Traore, I see you. Peace to you, brother. We have Isaac Q-Lens. Q-Lens, salam to you. Pascal Male, Haruna Ghana, Ibrahim. So, bro, thank you for the book. It's amazing. I'm reading it. So I appreciate the support. God bless you to Ibrahima. Yes, stay tuned and pay close attention to the details. I appreciate you. Yes. Yes, it's a sad news. Losing such dignitaries in Ghana is a very sad, devastating news. Pacman, peace to you. Mohammed Irshad, peace to you. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate your presence. Thank you all. God bless you all. And for those on TikTok, at least we have Anas 9023. We have West Comedy Hype. We have Muslima in Real Estate. Zara Zen, I see you. We have Mark JB, I see you. MJ Palmer, I see you. AZ 2025, 2Gs, I see you. Seaman Tech, I see you. Truth Unchained, Maggie, TB, Isa, Ndong, Starboy the Believer, Asa 4Gs, The Path to Paradise, is a H. Guys, Richard Green, I see you. Peace, brother. Sadiq Ali Sharian, I see you. Gracified Age of Attitude, I see you. Peace to you. Yes, guys, enough with the greetings. We are taking more time. So peace to you all. Thank you. I appreciate that. To all those who are joining now, we have Shaku, Netsu 96, Rosina Kabani. Thank you all. I appreciate you. God bless you all. Thank you for the support. Yes, thank you, SS. Peace. Anyways, I got sent with these two videos of Ali Dawah. Anyways, I saw the videos, right? It didn't just come to my attention, but it just came to my attention again because somebody brought my attention back to it. Ali Dawah seemed to be more focused on the women and trying to subjugate women in the wrong way, right? And these videos depict exactly what I mean by what I'm saying. These people in their sectarian religion want to just suppress women, just want to tell women, shut up, That's all. It's just shut up. Nothing for women to say. This is what they're trying to do in their sectarian religion. Yes. Thank you, Brother Ben. I appreciate that. Thank you. So they are trying to suppress women by making women be like, and this is exactly what the Hadith book does. The Hadith lets women become way more inferior. Yes, that's what the Hadith does. Right? So I'm going to touch up on the videos and you are going to see the problems. Maybe some of you have seen the video, but you didn't pay attention to the main problem. Salam Hussein, Salam Muhammad Taha, and Noura Abdulaziz. Thank you all for coming. So here is the first video of Ali Dawah. Guys, you know Ali Dawah, right? The best friend of Muhammad Hijab, who happens to have the same amount of followers Muhammad Hijab has. I don't know what they did, but 1.3 million on YouTube, right? So show me your friend and I will show you your character. They are the ones who say you can lie to a spouse, even if you're married and you go to take a side chick or side marriage or whatever, you can lie to your wife. They say that lie is halal. Muhammad Hijab says that's a white lie. So, and according to Muhammad Hijab, you can even do black lie. So the lies he gave is two categories. There is black and white lie. And according to Muhammad Hijab, they are both allowed. As long as you're married, you can do white and black lies. Right? I'm not saying it. They said it, right? So don't blame Muhammad Hijab for having hotel marriage and so on, because he already justified it. And he accused the prophet of saying that. He says the prophet says, yeah, you can do black lie, you can do white lie. So imagine these guys are married. By the way, Muhammad Hijab is married, Ali Dawah is married. And they too did the program, and they were even attacking some of the women on the panel. Like, the women don't have to use their opinion. They say, yeah, well, the prophet said it, so you don't need to argue. So people have become sheeple and fools and dumb in the sectarian religion. So no need for questioning. Like, you don't need to question anything. Just Samina Watana, just be a fool. And I'm not just saying it. This is what they said. Listen what Yasir Qadi said. Listen to Yasir Qadi, what he said.
Whatever Allah says, whatever the Prophet ﷺ says, we believe in it and we affirm it without thinking too deeply about this, about the actuality of this act.
I think that's just dumb.
So whenever you hear something that they said the prophet said, you just have to believe it. You don't need to think about it or reflect it. You just need to accept it without thinking. So this is how we call foolish people in the so-called version of Islam they are presented to the world, right? Right? Just be a fool, a blind follower. This is what they are teaching their audience, right? So when they meet people like the correctional officer, waking people up, teaching people enlightenment, they hate me. Yes, in their books, go and check. They call me a kafir. They hate me so much. They say I am Dajjal. They say this guy is he hates the prophet. Hey, because of their garbage books only. Okay. Anyway, so let's go to the point, right? And here is Ali Dawah's video, right? I'm going to play Ali Dawah's video. You get to hear what he has to say. First of all, he's accusing this lady of sharing her views on social media. And these people hate the notion that you have to question their hadith books. According to them, when you question hadith books, you are questioning the prophet. This is how foolish they are in the head. When you question hadith books, they think you are questioning the prophet. Meanwhile, your scholars question the hadith. This is how your scholars were able to classify which is Sahih, which is Da'if, which is this, which is this. Out of your foolishness, you went to classify some hadith that he married the CCSO girl. Out of your foolishness, yes. And now, because that is so foolish of you, you are trying to decipher. Some of you are saying he married 12 years. It is not 6 years. Some of you said, oh, she was 18. She wasn't. This is how foolish you are, the mushriks. Yes. You know, correctional officer is never scared of you. I'll tell you to your faces. Yeah, so first of all, let's talk about a man and a woman. This is what Ali Dawah has to say, and this is what they get from their hadith books. Remember, I repeat, not from the Quran. These are things they get from their garbage books and not from the Quran. So many a times people think these people are bringing facts and evidences from the book of God. This is what they think. It is not from the book of God. They are coming from the garbage books, not approved from God and not approved by the messenger. So listen to Ali Dawah. Ali Dawah go against the lady's point of view. Now listen.
Of Allah disgusting.
If a man calls his wife to bed and she refuses and he goes to sleep angry with her, the angels curse her until morning. This is disgusting.
It could even take you the fold of Islam.
It takes
you the fold of Islam. This is going to show you, my dear sister, how ignorant you know why? This hadith is actually the opposite way. Because what does the hadith say? If a man calls his wife to bed. Now let's reverse it. What if it was a woman wants intimacy and calls her husband? And by the way, in Islam, we know what? If the man doesn't give her intimate rights, does she have a right to divorce?
She has
woman
right.
Again. The hadith says, if you call your wife. Now, let's put this into perspective. As a Muslim man, I fear Allah. I can't go and sleep around. I can't go and have one night stands.
Yes.
I can't go and mess around. Meaning, the only place that I can get my intimate rights is from who?
Your wife.
My wife. Okay, good. And the only place she can get intimate rights with is who?
The
so
husband.
Which means she relies on me
And you
the way I rely on her. So he calls his wife to bed. Does the hadith say, if she says no, force yourself upon her? No. It says the angels will curse her. Now, 1 second. On what basis is she saying no? Is it because she's on her menses?
No.
Is it because she's really, really tired?
No.
Is it because she's pregnant?
No.
It says, you know what that shows? She's the narcissist who's using sex as a tool to punish him.
Yeah. And
what happened, sister?
And another thing.
Did you know? You didn't know that?
Please, whose husband is that? Hello, whose husband is Ali Dawah? Who? Which lady, which bold lady went to marry this clown? So Ali Dawah is also a husband of somebody. Hey. Oh, why you? I will ask Ali Dawah when I meet him, what if a husband refuses to go to bed when his wife calls him? Because many a times we the men, we are busy on our computers or assignments, doing an office job and so on. And the woman will call you to bed and you are like, oh, I'm coming, honey. By the time she wakes up, it's already done and you are not at the bedtime. So what happens? So I guess the man is also going to hell. Or does it only apply to women? I don't get it. the mushriks, they only make rules for the women, not for the men. They say beat your wives also. So I didn't see any hadith which says the woman should slap you also. Okay. Yeah. So the women should also beat you when you mess up. Because guys like Ali Dawah and Muhammad Hijab, there has to be a new law in your hadith books where the women are allowed to give you dirty slaps. I'm not joking. There has to be that new law because from the last time I checked, yes. Anyways, let's go step by step, and I'll be quoting their hadith book to show you where they get the nonsense rules from. Right? Let's go. You say you want to be a hadith follower. Oh yeah, you the ladies out there who are following hadith garbage people like that. Go ahead, follow these clowns. Go ahead. Let's go.
You've just called the messenger of Allah disgusting.
She didn't call the messenger disgusting. This is the foolishness of mushriks that I don't understand. When you are questioning a narrative, they will automatically translate it as you are against the prophet or you are insulting the prophet. This is how they have been wired in the head. So cognitive dissonance is what they use to approach issues. Intellect is out of the equation when you are dealing with mushriks who are following garbage books. Because you question their garbage book. That's all. The lady was not even questioning the Quran. Because this rule you are applying is not from the Quran. It is from your garbage books. That is hearsay, not even directly from the Prophet. Right? They don't have any hadith. I repeat, listen to me carefully. They don't have any hadith book in this universe, which actually is directly from the Prophet. All the hadith books is Haddathana Sufyan, Haddathana Ibn Abbas, Haddathana Ibn this, Haddathana this. Look, even the Sahaba, the so-called Khalifas, they are telling you, the Ali, the Uthman, the Abu Bakr, and then the Umar. These four, they never had narrated any hadith books. They don't have their own collection of hadith books. These so-called four Khalifas, they tell you, the successors, they don't have their own version of hadith books that they authorized or they wrote. They don't have. They never inscribed anything. Seriously. They don't have. So it is the far away distance people who came centuries after, then they started accumulating these garbage books for you. It cannot stand the test of time. This is what Yasser Kadi told you. He told you the bitter truth. But because you guys are bozos, you don't like the truth, so then you start to hate on him. They are hating Yasser Kadi also. Because this is how they have been wired in their head. Don't question their garbage books. Yes. But the sister is just showing her point of view to a stupid hadith you are quoting to the people, which is not from God and which is not from the messenger. But because he is dead and God, you are attributing it to him. He is dead. He cannot speak for himself. Where is he? No, nowhere to be found to speak for himself. He is not here. So you keep attributing those nonsense. You, Ali Dawah, you and Muhammad Hijab sat on a platform and you are saying that the prophecy, you can tell both white lie and black lies. Hey, may God fire you, wallahi. May the curse of God be upon you if you're doing all this nonsense intentionally. You will see. Now let's continue. You are just trying to let people hate the sister out of no reason. Because this is just inciting hateful, thoughts from people against the lady. Why? Where did the lady mention the prophet? Where did she mention the messenger? Now look at the accusation you are putting on the sister.
You've just called the messenger of Allah disgusting.
Is that what she did? She never did so. She never called the messenger of God disgusting. She never did that. She's just questioning the narrative you guys brought. Because the last time I checked, it is your scholars classifying these garbage books as Sahih, Da'if, and so on. These garbage books. And when Baba Shoaib called this book, they burns them to the core. Go and check online. Whenever you see somebody talking against me, you go and check. When I call their garbage books garbage, it burns them to the core. Wallahi, I'll never stop. You come out for debate also, I whip you. It will be there for the world to see. You come. You come and explain where you said the prophet say a lady should give somebody an adult breast milk. You come and explain all that. Yes. So let's continue.
If a man calls his wife to bed and she refuses and he goes to sleep angry with her, the angels curse her until morning.
So she is quoting the hadith, not the Quran. She is quoting the hadith. As a matter of fact, let me put the hadith on the screen. The hadith is found in, let me give you the reference of the hadith. The reference of the hadith, ladies and gentlemen, you can search it up for yourself there, wherever you are. Write it down and search it. And if somebody can write it on the screen, do write it also. It is Sahih Muslim 1436. They have the hadith A, version A, there is B, there is C, there is D. It has 4 versions. So Sahih Muslim 1436A, and then there is B, and then there is C, and then there is D. You can look it up for yourself. It says Abu Huraira reported that the messenger of God as saying, when a man invites his wife to his bed and she does not come, and he, that is the man, spends the night being angry with her, the angels curse her till morning. That's it. Sahih Muslim 1436, there is A, and there is B, and there is C, and there is D. So when you are searching, add the letter A, add the letter B, add the letter C, add the letter D at the end of the numbers. You are going to find the hadith I'm quoting for you online. Right? But what I want you to understand is, These people have been programmed by their garbage books to go contrary to what Quran says. If you are making such rules and saying that a husband calls a woman to the bed and she does not come, do you know the reason? Do you know if she is on her menses? Do you know if she is mentally not, in that capacity? Do you know if she's feeling sad about something? Do you know whether she has any issues? Because most of the times when women have issues, they will not tell you up front. They expect you, the partner, to know, because they've been with you for how only God knows. So women naturally are just there. They want you to figure out. That's why they do the door slamming. You understand? They do this, the eye rolling and the sigh and, by the way, women, forgive me. I'm just saying the bitter truth. So when it comes to that, you, the man, you don't even try to understand why the woman is not coming to bed. And all of a sudden she's going to hell. She's being cursed. Cursing for what? Hey. Yes, thank you very much. 11 Tribunal. What verse of the Quran is that explaining why we need to ask them? There's no verse to that. According to them, it is the hadith explaining to the Quran. It is the hadith explaining the Quran. So please ask the mushriks to show you a verse from the Quran where it talks about you inviting your wife to the bed and she refuses. And then the hadith is explaining. Where is the explanation? There is no verse in the Quran. So this girl is questioning the narrative you guys are presenting. And we don't see the version where it says when a woman also calls the man to the bed and he doesn't come, the angels will be cursing him till morning. We don't see such hadith. They should bring it. Let's see. Right? So this is where you take the hadith, you go to their scholars, and they are going to give you explanation of the explanation and the explanation again. They say the Quran is difficult to understand according to the scholars, but yet the hadiths these books are more difficult to understand than the Quran, right? And then the hadith book still has to be explained by their scholars. Hey. So Ali Dawah, you will just be going against these innocent people out online. Why don't you come for the likes of Baba Shraib, correctional officer? Come for me. Yes. With that lady's voice you have. Come for Baba Shraib. Don't be harassing the sisters online like this, because we know you have side wives and hotel wives and so on. They said allegedly they say you have a secret wife in Saudi Arabia. Is that true, Ali Dawah? If you are listening, come and check. Come and answer if it's true. They say you have a side wife. That wife, you didn't also tell your first wife, because you said black lie is allowed, right? So I'm sure this lady, you wanted to marry her, she refused. That's why you are attacking her. I'm pretty much sure, because it seems she's in the UK. You pretty much maybe extended hands to marry her. She refused. I don't see the reason why you should be attacking the lady. Seriously. Okay, Baba Shraib, I'm making a video on that. I'm going to criticize you, Ali Dawah. Please make a video on me. Stop harassing the sisters, because it's evident you love her and she refused. You were trying to, clip her into the side wife thing. She refused. That's why you are trying to embarrass her, because maybe you threaten her. If you don't accept her, I will shame you in public. I'm sure you guys, you get to know what I'm saying is true when I finish playing both videos about the lady concerning Ali Dawah. You will see why I'm saying that. I feel like he approached the lady privately and she refused. It's not a joke. Let's go.
This is disgusting.
It could even take you to the fold of Islam.
Now he says it can even take her out of the fold of Islam because of your garbage books. Anyways, Mohammed Hijab said, Baba Shoaib, I'm not a Muslim. I should not be considered a Muslim because of their garbage books. And the same people said there is no Islam without their garbage books. So they've created a garbage version of Islam, making it superior over the original buffet. We have buffet from God. Buffet. You know buffet? Imagine going to the buffet and it's very fresh and then somebody's calling you to go to the trash to go and eat. So we have the buffet from God. We are okay with it. And you are saying because we don't agree with your garbage books, we are kafir. We shouldn't be considered Muslims. Hey, these Bushiriks, I was sure I will disturb you. I'm serious. I will disturb your peace. Let's go. So he says, because of that statement of her questioning your garbage books, you are saying it will take her out of the fold of Islam. Really? Really? Then how come your own scholars reject some of the hadiths we quote for them as Sahih? Yes. We quote the hadiths, your own hadiths, we quote it for you. You reject them, even though they are Sahih. Yes. So does that take you out of the fold of Islam also? Anyways, let's continue.
It takes you to the foot of Islam. This is going to show you, my dear sister, how ignorant you know why. This hadith is actually the opposite way. Because what does the hadith say? If a man calls his wife to bed. Now, let's reverse it. What if it was...
This guy thinks he has a very high IQ and he thinks he's making sense. He's going to give a breakdown to the hadith. By the way, Ali Dawah said he's not a scholar. That's a disclaimer. He said it. He says he's not a scholar. Right? But he's going to give her a breakdown. Even though Ali Dawah was sitting with a sheikh. You know that sheikh, that comedian sheikh also? He's sitting next to Ali Dawah. Ali Dawah was sitting next to him. But Ali Dawah is going to give the lady a breakdown. So let's see.
A woman wants intimacy and calls her husband. And by the way, in Islam, we know what? If the man doesn't give her intimate rights, does she have a right to divorce?
She has.
We don't talk about divorce. If the man doesn't give her intimate rights, does the angel, that same angel, is he standing there to curse the man? Hello? Ali Dawah, I tagged you. I know you watched this video. You know me very well, right? Ali Dawah, the man also, if the woman calls him to bed and he refuses, that same angel, according to your hadith, who is cursing that lady, is he still there to curse the man also? So now you transcended from the curse to the divorce. The woman can ask for divorce. Then when they take the woman to your Sharia court again, you go and embarrass the woman. You say, are you going to divorce your husband because of bedroom this thing? Allah, these Bushriks are clowns. What is the sense in this? Yeah, propagate a peace. Where is the sense? I don't get it. Look how he used the reverse psychology, but against men, and it doesn't make sense. Look.
Wants intimacy and calls her husband. And by the way, in Islam, we know what? If the man doesn't give her intimate rights, does she have a right to divorce?
She has.
Woman
absolutely
again. The hadith says,
I didn't hear you saying curse, that the angel will curse the man also. So you just want the women to feel guilty. Of course, Ali Dawah, maybe if your first wife wasn't giving you any fun on bed, I heard you have a side wife, allegedly. They say you have a side wife in Saudi Arabia. Then go there. Why? Is it by force? You say you can take black lie and white lie. That is what you said. You and Mohammed Hijab, you said black lie is allowed. So maybe the wife can also do you black lie. She said, I'm not in the mood for any kuchi kuchi today. She can say, I'm not in the mood for kuchi kuchi. Is it by force to always have kuchi kuchi? You invite your wife to the bed. Maybe she's not in the mood. Allow that. Just book another time for another day. Right? You don't get it today, there's another day. Right? So tell the wife, hey, okay, reserve it for me on Wednesday or reserve it for me on Thursday. Fine. Then if she makes an excuse, then you can say, oh, Or maybe you didn't do a particular shopping for her. She asked for a shopping. Maybe she asked for handbag. You didn't buy it, but you still want to do kuchi on the bed. Then she said, I'm not coming to the bed. You say she is cursed. Hey, why? Then buy her the handbag so that, but how can the angel know that you didn't buy her handbag? Then you want to do kuchi, and then she says she's not coming. Now you say angel is cursing her. Then what if the man refused to go to the bed? Is he also going to be cursed? These mushriks, I don't know how their brain works. And fact, their followers don't question them like this. And this is why they hate Baba Shrine. Wallahi, because I will embarrass their scholars. Wallahi, wallahi. None of their scholars can face me. I will embarrass you. You can't answer my questions.
If you call your wife, now let's put this into perspective. As a Muslim man, I fear Allah. I can't go and sleep around.
You are a mushrik. Stop saying you fear Allah when you have side wife. They say allegedly, they say you have a side wife also. Muhammad Hijab is your friend. He has a side wife, hotel marriage. You also have, so what do you fear Allah? You are a mushrik already. How can a mushrik fear Allah? Stop that nonsense sitting in the public. I fear Allah. Fear Allah what? You fear Allah, you sat on the YouTube publicly and you say you can tell a black lie. You are accusing the Prophet of God. And then you say you fear Allah. You fear Allah where? Nonsense. Let's go.
I can't go and have one night stands.
Yes.
I can't go and mess around. Meaning the only
In UK, is there any law if you do one night stand, they will fire you? Is there a law in UK? If you go to sleep around, is there any law? So Ali Dawah, even if you go and do it, who saw you? I fear Allah. I cannot do. You're going to sit in the eyes of the people and tell us this nonsense? You fear Allah, but you follow garbage books. You still sit there, you say you fear Allah. You attribute garbage books to God and his prophet and his messenger, and you say you fear Allah. You fear Allah how? Nonsense. Where do you fear Allah?
only place that I can get my intimate rights is from who?
From your wife.
My wife. Okay, good. And
Yeah, you made a mistake. It's from your wives. Ali Dawah. You guys don't believe in one marriage. So it is from your wife. Wives with the V-E-S. Wives. Don't say the only place you can get intimacy is from your wife. No, your wife cannot always be in the mood. There are days when the battery is off. The battery is not functioning. So you have to recharge the battery and then use it on the better day. So stop saying your wife. Say your wives, because you Sunnis especially, there is no popular Sunni out there who can stick with one wife. It doesn't work. I'm telling you for a fact. All the popular Sunnis, no popular Sunni can stick with one wife. It doesn't work. The same people who tell you can lie to your wife when you have a second wife. The only guy I agree with in this issue is this guy. I drink beer. Asim Al-Hakim. He said if you he says if you want to live long, tell your first wife you want a second wife. Just tell her. That is if you want to live long. He says, Ahi, if you don't want to live long, if you go and take side wife, he says, maybe the dinner you are going to eat that day, you are going to be poisoned. To be honest, just imagine you have a wife, right? And then you told her a black lie. You went and married a secret wife, and then you say she's your sister. I'm serious. If that first wife gets to find out secretly, she might poison you the same day in the food you are going to eat. No, I'm not joking with you. I'm serious. She'll poison you. Especially, let's say your net worth is like 1 billion. Your net worth is millions. She'll just finish you and take your money. Seriously, because you are a waste of time. Yes. These people are actually propagating nonsense into the world. People don't see it. You see the guy Hoblos? Hoblos. Guys, you know the guy Hoblos? Have you ever seen him speaking words of wisdom? No. Always trash. If you don't do your salah, rapist. Hey, how can somebody who means just salah be worse than a rapist and worse than a murderer? Salah is between me and God. Yes, murder is not between me and God alone. I killed somebody. I raped somebody. I did this. I did this. That is between even you, somebody, and then God. But prayer is not between you and somebody. It's between you and God. Because you are praying for your own good. Then you are shouting with a mic. You see, doesn't even for doesn't need a mic. That guy naturally has, and God says the more people a person shouts like that, he's like a donkey, because the worst of voices are the voices of donkeys. I believe that verse suits Hoblos. Shouting for which reason? The audience are just in front of him. Guys, like you're watching me right now. Why should I be shouting? Why is a lot? You are worse than a murderer. You are worse than a rapist. You are worse than a... Why? And all these people, they have wives also. Seriously. I don't know. Maybe the women married them because of their money. That's all. Because what is there? What do you see? Then they say, mashallah, mashallah, this guy is so devoted to God. You call this devotion? Nonsense. Yeah, truth and change, Baba. He needs to be a man to face you. He's still a little boy. No, Ali Dawah will not agree to face me. He will not agree. Anyways, let's go. Even his bigger bodyguard, Muhammad Hijab, will not agree to face me. And you think Ali Dawah will face me? Ali Dawah doesn't even know the Quran. He doesn't know. No. Muhammad Hijab, yes, he's a tough match. But Ali Dawah is just like a, in football, he will become a ball boy. We call it ball boy. Like somebody who just take the ball and throw it to the football players to play. That is how Ali Dawah will be. But anyways, let's continue with this video.
The only person she can interact with is who?
The husband.
Which means she relies on me
And you
the way
rely
I
on her.
rely on her. So he calls his wife to bed. Does the hadith say, if she says no, force yourself upon her?
According to the Sunnis, marriage is all about sex. That's all. Because according to the Sunnis, what value does a woman have? You, hypothetically, when you have a Sunni friend or a Sunni scholar, sit that Sunni scholar down. Just ask the scholar. Apart from sexual activities, what value does a woman have in your version of Islam? That is in the Sunni version, or what is the value of a woman? It's just to reproduce. Yes, producing children and sex. That's all. And cooking. Yes, exactly. Yeah, not only cooking, cleaning. Yes, a woman is more like a housemaid. I'm not joking with you. According to the Sunni version of Islam, a woman is more like a maid. I'm not joking with you. Wallahi, it's not. I'm not joking. Look what Afghanistan just did. They banned education for women. Please confirm for me, because I saw the news. They banned education for women in Afghanistan. Right? And this is all, it stems from the hadith books. But here is Saudi trying to build its nation, allowing women to even drive. And these foolish bozos are going back. Even at the time of the Prophet, it wasn't like that. Nowhere were women made inferior or subjugated like that. I'm not joking with you. These people don't value women. This is why Muhammad Hijab and this comedian will sit on public and tell you that you can tell your wife a black lie, even if you have a side wife or a side whatever, hotel marriage or hotel chick. I don't know. But he says you can tell her black lie. You don't need to tell her you are even. Where's the respect? I have a side wife and I cannot tell my friend, okay, what if I die? The property, how does it get shared? No, seriously, the legal will I leave behind. How does it get shared? Because the first wife can say, hey, I don't even know you in the picture. So yes, you're out of the equation. And where is the certificate? That's how Muhammad Hijab deceived this lady involved. You understand? She fell for the game. The story is messed up.
No, it says the angels will curse her. Now, 1 second.
It says the angels, this is how they don't use their IQ when they are reading their hadith books. They don't question the foolishness in the hadith books. This is how sectarians have been programmed. Don't question the hadith. Don't question it. Prophet marries his sister girl. Yes, mashallah. Let's justify it. In UK, in the 13th century, they allowed you to marry 11-year-old girl, and this is the nonsense. You see some of the tabligh and the foolish mushriks out there. This is what they preach out there. They are trying to defend this nonsense. Come and open the Quran. Show me where it says the Prophet married a girl. A girl. Show me. I'll stop being a Muslim that day. If you can show me where it says the Prophet married a girl, not even the 6. I don't need the number 6. A girl. I'll stop being a Muslim. Yeah, salam, Isa Shamo. Let's continue.
What basis is she saying no? Is it because she's on her menses?
No.
Is it because she's really, really tired?
Did the hadith give you that answer? You just read the hadith. I just gave people the reference. 1436 A, B, C, D. It doesn't say if she says she's on her menses, except there's no exception in the hadith. It only says if a man calls his woman to the bed and she refuses, the angels are going to curse her. The hadith doesn't say except on her menses, except when she has a mental, breakdown, except when she is maybe she's sad or something. There's no exception. There's no exception. And
No.
Is it because she's pregnant?
No.
It says, you know what that shows?
no, if a woman is pregnant, can she do kuchi? What do you mean if she's pregnant? The only time God wants you to abstain from women is when she's having a menses, because she's discharging the blood out of her. That is the only time. That is the only time. And besides, the blood contains, sickness usually. That is why women discharge it out. It has to go out of the body. The body doesn't need that. So now having copulation with the woman at that time is not a good time. So that is why God says you refrain. Yes, salam to you, Saronia. So God says you, but if you go and say, because the woman is not coming to bed, so the angels are going, that angel is a hadith follower. I'm serious. He's a Buhari follower. He is following garbage hadith. That angel is not from God. Wallahi. There is no sound angel from God who will tolerate that nonsense. To curse the woman for what? Till morning? For what? Because the husband say, hey, come to bed. Let's do kuchi. And she say, no. Hey, go and buy the handbag. Maybe she say handbag. Go and buy it. If you buy it, you get kuchi. You don't buy the handbag, no kuchi. And these people, look, they are very stingy. If you want to understand that they are stingy, go and check the history of Muhammad Hijab with the side lady. That side hotel marriage thing. He doesn't even want to pay for the hotel. He just wants free kuchi, no payment of hotel. That is why the slave queens are living happily ever after out there. And then you are making your wives struggle, whilst your wives are the ones supposed to be in the VIP seat and everything. Seriously. She said handbag, buy her handbag. Then that night you get kuchi because you bought handbag. She said she need Lamborghini. You have the money to buy a Lamborghini, buy it. Because, if you don't please women mentally, you are not going to get kuchi. I'm serious. I'm not joking with you. Wallahi, if you don't please women mentally in the head, kuchi is out of boundary. So even if she give you kuchi and she's not happy, you are not going to enjoy it. You the man, you are not going to enjoy it. Where is the enjoyment there? It takes 2 people to enjoy, not 1. But the Sunnis, they don't care. They just want the woman to lie down according to how Hadith said. They say she should lie down. Maybe she will face the north Kaaba. These people, they have certain rituals I don't understand. They can say, hey, if you want to sleep and face the Kaaba. Don't face because the devil might pee in your nose. What? Hey, Allah, this mushriks. How can I take you seriously, for God's sake?
She's the narcissist who's using...
So now a woman who don't want to come to bed, she's a narcissist, just like that. The husband say, come to the bed. The woman say, I'm not coming, I'm not in the mood. That's it, she's a narcissist. Hey, Ali Dawah, is he talking indirectly to his wife? I don't know. Or because this issue is taking it too personal. I don't understand.
Sex as a tool to punish him.
Yeah, and
What happened, sister?
And another thing.
What did God say in Quran chapter 4, verse 34 concerning the men being the Kawamuna ala Nisa, the guardians, because of the wealth God has given us? It's clearly explained explicitly in Quran chapter 4, verse 34. It's because of the wealth, right? Okay. Then God spoke about if a woman has this dissension, that is the discord, nushuza. This nushuza, God gave you the criteria on how to deal with the issues, right? Number 1, he says, admonish them, abandon them in beds, and renounce them, meaning you separate from them, right? Now, at that time, if you admonish a woman, your wife, and you abandon her in the bed, look, one of the things that women hate most is rejection. Yes. Especially a woman you value, then all of a sudden you reject them. Women hate that. So now, the reason why God is giving you that solution is to get the woman to compromise. So now, he said, you, the man, should abandon the lady in the bed, your wife. Because your wife will be thinking, why? What happened? My husband doesn't need me on the bed again. Why is he staying away? So God said, then separate from them as a solution to get the issue resolved. There is no notion of cursing in the Quran. There is no notion of saying the woman is cursed or the man. No. So this solution that God gave in the Quran was to show you that this act of desiring each other, it goes by turns. There are times when the woman is the one desiring you, and there are times where you are the man, you are the one desiring the woman. These people don't have what we call I'm looking for the word. There's something we call foreplay. Foreplay, hadith people don't have foreplay in their hadith books. Please, ladies and gentlemen, I'm giving you an assignment. Ask the hadith books, hadith followers, do you have foreplay in your hadith books where it shows you how to do foreplay with your wife? Wallahi, they don't have it because they said the hadith gives them every solution. Sometimes they will say, without the hadith, how do you know how to sleep with your wife? Even though the prophet's parents already slept with each other before the hadith books came. I don't know how their brain works. Seriously. Because even brains from Temu functions properly. To be honest. Hey. Let's continue.
No, you didn't know that.
So Ali Dawah, he just hates the lady for no reason. Right? So hadith, yes, that's the word. Hadith totally makes women like slaves. The same hadith book tells women you'll be fooled up in hell. Hadith tells women you'll be more in hell than men. What? Hadith says women are lower what? They have deficiency in intelligence. This same hadith books. Hey. Damn it. If you want to understand this, you go and see Sunnis creating a platform and how they belittle women. They disrespect women. They have no respect for women. Wallahi lazim. This is why the Taliban's, the Afghanis actually banned education for women because no respect for women. But let's go to the second video of Ali Dawah. Then you get to see why I'm saying this guy, the heebie-jeebies he has is more than even the Muhammad hijab's heebie-jeebies. Let's go to the next video.
This fitna, what does fitna mean? Does that mean fitna mean the shaitan? No.
Again, just look how he started the video. He says women are the biggest fitna. And when we say fitna, we are talking about chaos, we are talking about discord, trials, tribulation, and so on. This is how they insult women every time. Women are the biggest fitna. Where did God say that? God never said women are the biggest fitna. Anywhere in the Quran. God never said women are even fitna. The last time I checked, God says your wealth, your money, and your children are the fitna, God nowhere mentioned in the Quran your women are fitna. Where did he say? So are you saying when God created Adam, he just decided to create a woman to give him the biggest fitna? Why? What kind of insult is this? So God created Adam. Then God just saw Adam is lonely. So he says, I want to just disturb your peace. I want to bring chaos. How is their brain working? Women are the biggest fitna. Then why do you marry women then? Don't marry them if they are the biggest fitna. Why go marry your wife even? And I don't know if his wife is listening to him. I don't know if she's listening that. Your husband sitting in the public and say women are the biggest fitna. And yet he came to your parents to marry you. So these are the questions you need to ask them to show you. Where did God say women are the biggest fitna? Okay, where did God even say women are fitna? He never said that. The only time God talks about the fitna being anything as human is your wealth and your children. And we all understand the psychology between having children and having money. But when did God say women are the fitna? Then why do we even need them? Okay, why will God even create a garden and put Adam and decide that, hey, this man, he's living his peaceful life. This man, he's enjoying, he's so peaceful. Let me bring the woman to disturb his peace. Hey, Adam, take this wife. Let me give you fitna. Mushriks, why? What kind of brains are you using? Hey, Ali Dawah, because you needed this lady, she didn't accept. That's all. She's fitna. Is that what you're telling me? You needed this lady. I don't know her name, by the way. I don't know. It's not a TikTok name, right? No, it's not a TikTok. It's Ali Dawah. Because maybe he needed a lady and she didn't accept his proposal. The woman is the biggest. The women are the biggest fitna. I dare you, come and show us where God says women are the biggest fitna. Where is the fitna there? Where? I dare any mushrik watching me right now, come and show me where God says women are the fitna. And to go ahead, extend out of your foolishness, you say women are the biggest fitna. You put it in a superlative form that women are the biggest fitna. Ali Dawah, are you in your right senses?
Women are the biggest fitna. What does fitna mean? Does that mean fitna?
Women are the biggest fitna, right? So let's see the context he's going to put.
In the shaitan? No.
I have not left behind me any fitna, trial, more harmful to men than women.
There is no bigger fitna. Yes, it means the greatest trial for...
This is how they are trying to justify their garbage books. The lady was reading from your garbage book and then questioning the garbages you have and attributing it to Islam. That's what she's questioning. You are trying to still justify this nonsense. Say, yes. Where in the Quran does it say women are the biggest fitna? Where? I dare any mushrik out there, you the mushriks, come and show us in the Quran where God says women are the biggest fitna. What God says in the Quran is Quran chapter, I put it on the screen. I'm going to show you these verses. Quran chapter 3 verse 14. I'm going to show you this verse. Chapter 3 verse 14. God says, adorn for mankind, meaning for the people, mankind, is the love of craving for women. That is number one. The love of craving for women. Then it says children. So God put women first before putting children second. Because eventually you need a woman to have a child, right? Okay. So God put women and he put children. Then he says the quintal vault of gold, because treasures, those things are every man's desire. A man will love to have gold, money, to be wealthy. Because the moment you have a wife and you have children, you eventually need money, to make them happy, right? Okay. So now, quintal vaults of gold and silver, branded horses. In this modern day, we will say branded cars. Back in the days, is the horses they used to brand themselves with things. But now we use Lamborghini, Ferrari, and so on, right? So then it says livestock. Back in the days, yes, livestock is what considers you to be rich. You have the livestock around, right? Then God says, and cultivation, which we call the farmlands today. Then God says that is the enjoyment of the worldly life. So here in this verse, God considers women as an enjoyment because adorned for mankind is the love of craving for women. So here God mentioned what? Nas, and he mentioned Nisa. So here in this context, we see is solely focused on men, meaning adorned for men in this context. Is the love of craving for women, number one, children, number two, quintal vaults of gold and silver, branded horses, livestock, and cultivation. Then he says that is the enjoyment of the worldly life, but with God is the best of return. Okay, so you see throughout this verse, the classification God brought, he started bringing women first on the list. Then at the end, he says that is the enjoyment of the what? Worldly life. It clearly tells you men cannot enjoy themselves without women. Meaning real enjoyment, it clearly tells you men cannot enjoy themselves without women. And this list God mentioned, a man cannot be happy when he doesn't have all this in the list. That list God just mentioned in Quran chapter 3 verse 14. There is no way a man will be happy if he doesn't have any of this. Any of this on this list. Right? Okay. Now, let's go to where God classify our children and wealth as fitna. So let's check. So Quran chapter 64 verse 15. Surah At-Taghabun. See what God says concerning your wealth and your children. So God says, your wealth, innama amwalukum wa awladukum fitna. He says, your wealth and your children are only fitna. God says, your wealth and your children are only fitna. This is what God says. In this list, he never mentioned women being the fitna. No. Nowhere in the Quran does God classify women as fitna. No. So to go ahead to say they are the biggest fitna, you are a fool to attribute such statements and attribute it to God, and especially to Islam. You are a fool, Ali Dawah. Rather take my video. Don't take the lady's video. She's innocent. You need people like me because you have to face me. Take my video and play it to the masses. Yes, you are a fool to say women are the biggest fitna. That's an insult to God himself. Yes, God mentioning our wealth and children, we can understand that. It is perfectly sensible. Now, when God clearly told us your wealth and your children are fitna, you should come and show us where God says women are the biggest fitna. Come and show us. Come and show us where he says that in the Quran. Nowhere to be found. And then the sheeple women who follow the Sunnis and so on. They love what these clowns keep saying. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, Allahu Akbar. Yeah, that's the foolishness they want. Yes, Kinasan, greetings to you, my brother. So now, you see these two verses I quoted. Yeah, because they are scared, right? Distorted empath. The Sunnis decided to stay clear of my way because they are scared. Yes, it's not a joke. I will embarrass them. That they know that. Right? Yes, in this truth unchained, in this context, it means a trial. In this context, your wealth and your children, they are a trial, meaning a trial of test that you have to go through with them. You go through trials with your wealth and your children. Right? Okay, so now, based on the claims Ali Dawah just made, I put the verses on the screen and I just showed you what God says pertaining to that subject, right? Okay, so I'm going to go back to the Ali Dawah's video, see what he said.
Weakness for a man is what? It's a woman. So I don't.
So he says the biggest weakness for a man, I'm trying to process that.
A man is what? It's a woman.
He says the biggest weakness, the greatest, what?
Is the greatest trial for us. The biggest weakness for a man is what? It's a woman. So
No. God right now just said your wealth and your children are the fitna. Now again, you are contradicting God, going beyond what God says now. Even God didn't say the biggest trial. Now you are saying the women are the greatest trial. And they are the weakness from, oh my God.
So I don't understand what's the issue. For example, you have, as women, you guys have weakness of what? Wanting to look attractive.
Oh my God. Whose husband is this? Whose husband is this? He's calling women who want to look attractive, that is their weakness. What is wrong? Then how did you let the women wear burqa and wear ninja throughout? Is that a weakness? What do you mean weakness? So you said women are, women are the weakness of men. And you said being attractive is the weakness of a woman. Ali Dawah, what is wrong with your brain? Abu Suleiman says, I made Sonny Faz open your channel now and live stream in his live stream, but he did give you fair chance of time. He falsely judged you of insulting the prophet because he misheard you. He misheard me of saying what? Abu Suleiman, thank you for bringing my attention. What is wrong with the brain of mushriks, for God's sake? Me, he says, I insulted the prophet. In this discussion, hey, God have mercy. God have mercy. Akrobetu. Akrobetu.
God have mercy upon us. God have mercy upon us.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, throughout these lectures I'm doing today, where did I insult the prophet? So you see, when you don't agree with hadith books, these people automatically, they say you insult the prophet. This is how their brain has been fixed, programmed. When you don't agree with hadith books, automatically, Emir SDQ, please, where did God say that women are your biggest trial? Please help me out. You just help me. I don't need your opinion. Kindly write to us down there where it says women are your biggest trial. I dare any mushrik watching me right now. Write it anywhere. That where God says women are your biggest trial. Write it. I want to see it. He opened your most popular He opened my most popular video. My most popular videos, I think I did. He opened my most popular video on YouTube, right? You mean Abu Suleiman? And then he did what? And then he misjudged me. Yes, usually when people even don't take their time to listen to me for 15 minutes, they normally misjudge me. It's normal. Yeah, that is normal. I don't try to, like, I cannot guide, you cannot guide the blind from their error. Quran chapter 27 verse 81. With blue background. With blue background. Okay. Okay. It depends on the topic I was talking about. So if I was talking about mushriks, I guess, yeah, he will not like it. Anyways, let me continue. Let's listen to Ali Dawah.
My dear sister, I'll ask you a question and say to you, sorry, why is your hijab not on properly? Why have you got makeup on? You know the Epstein Islands.
Yes.
Who?
Do you see? Do you see? He says, why is your hijab not properly? According to the Sunnis, a lady can just cover her hair, but she can wear tight dresses. What is wrong with these perverts? I don't understand how their psychology works. Seriously. So the woman should cover her hair. Please ask these bozos, the wife of Adam, was her hair covered when the devil came to them? Please, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me carefully. Ask them. The wife of Adam, according to Quran chapter 7, start reading from verse 20. Was the wife of Adam, her hair, was it covered? Even though the devil was closer to them, can see them? You ask them. Was the hair of the wife of Adam, was it covered? Then you ask them, what is the reason of a woman covering the hair? Just ask them this simple question. Because they say the devil, whatever, the devil will enter into your hair. And these are the excuses they give from the hadith books. I'm serious. Now he's accusing the lady who in the video, oh, your hijab wasn't worn properly. Guys, you want to marry a lady, you want to know if she's bald or not. Wouldn't you like to know? If the lady I want to marry, if she's bald head, maybe I want to buy her wig, like wig extension. By the way, these people say wig is haram. Like this same mushriks, they say if a woman wears a wig is haram. To them, everything is haram. Everything you can use to, hey. By the way, when YouTube first came, TikTok, they said it is haram. When YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, all these platform, when they first came out, this same mushriks, they said it is a haram. But here we are swimming in the same water. Hey, I love mushriks. I don't understand them at all. Please, these same people telling you perfumes are haram, the biggest manufacturers of perfumes, who are they? It's another Arab world. You go to, if you think I'm lying, go to Qatar, go to Dubai, go to Saudi, go and see the biggest perfumes you have never seen before. You go there, you see it there. The jewelries, the biggest jewelries you are looking for. Jewelries. If you think I'm lying, you just ask Arab women. They will tell you if I'm lying. You ask Arab women, any lady you know who is an Arab, you ask them if I'm lying. All the biggest jewelry items and the perfumes you are looking for, go to the Arab world. I'm not joking with you.
What were they using?
They
were using, sadly,
women,
these
girls,
innocent girls.
Yes.
Why? Because these deranged men, yes? And not only that, sometimes they use prostitutes. They use really attractive women to get what? Men. It's the oldest trick in the book. You know why? Because men fall for what? Beauty. Just the way, what do you women fall for? A man of status, strength.
Money.
Oh, men fall for beauty. That's why you told them women to wear ninja, so that we don't fall for them. Is that why you are telling the women to wear ninja? So that men fall for women's beauty, so that the women have to cover up, so that we don't see the beauty, so that the women will not be married. Is that these people, they have no way out in the head. They have no way out. I don't know the psychology they are using, how their brain works. So you ask the women to wear ninja. In the heat wave, you see a woman wearing black with a face covered. Why? If you ask them, they say the prophet said it. The prophet said, where? Since when did Islam belong to the prophet? Since when?
Fame, they stop. That's your weakness.
If you are a lady and you seriously support a person like Ali Dawah, I'm serious, you are not okay in the head. If you are a lady and you support the kind of nonsense Muhammad Hijab and Ali Dawah always talk to you out there, and you support them, you are mentally not stable. If you support these clowns, I'm not joking with you. These people degrade you. They look down on, they don't respect you. They don't value you women. But anyways, they are the same guys women like. Yeah. Not all women, but most women. They like the same guys who degrade them. It's a reverse cycle. That's how it works. I'm not joking with you. I'm telling you the bitter truth. The people who degrade women end up to be the guys women like. Yeah. Because the women like what they don't understand. So since women don't understand them, they like these guys. Yes, these clowns. That's how it is. Yes. And so this is why women can pick fight when everything is quiet. Like they want to fight with you because they don't want peace. They want problems. There is a video which says, I don't want peace, I want problems. So that's why women go and find problems with these clowns, these guys, Ali Dawahs and Muhammad Hijabs. Yes. Not all women, but most women. I'm not joking with you. I'm telling you the bitter truth. They don't like these guys who don't respect them, who don't value them, because they think they have something to change in these guys. Women feel like anytime they can change a man's mindset. So they go for the troublemaker. They will not go for the innocent, gentle one. No. Women don't like it. Because you, the gentle one, there is nothing the woman has to fix. And women don't like that. If you are a man and a woman cannot fix anything from you, normally they don't like it. It's not the women's fault. It's the way they have been programmed by God, right? It's just the wiring, right? Women don't like just simple. Like they want, because they are built in a complex way. So they like chaos. Yes, it's a fact. They like the chaos. They don't want peace. That's why the prophet's wives, they try to give him problem also. If you think I'm joking, go and read chapter 64. Read verse 1 to verse 4. You understand what I'm saying. Even the prophet, his wives try to give him problem because he's too peaceful. Women don't like the peace. So if you are a man, if you are a very gentle man, please try to be a bad boy sometimes, because women need those ingredients. Just try to be like you don't care sometimes. Women like that. If you care too much, women get tired. I'm not joking with you. I'm telling you, look, the women are here. If I'm lying, you let them type that I'm lying. I'm not joking with you. Don't be so nice too much. It's a blend of, like when you're cooking, you need spices, right? Spices. You need hot spice and you need some salt. You need onion. And yes, women like that because this is how their brain is wired scientifically. If you can ask any scientist, he can show you the brain of a woman and the brain of a man. The brain of a man is a simple brain. The woman's brain is complex, right? So women need spices, like spices, ingredients, salt. Sometimes they need lemon. Sometimes they need only lemon. They don't need sugar or they don't need salt. You, the man, you have to go with the flow. So please, even if you are a husband, don't be so nice every time. Learn to tell your wife sometimes no. Then that no, you have to argue about the no. Maybe you can argue about it for 2 days. Women like that. So that is why guys like Muhammad Hijab, Ali Dawah, women love them. I'm not joking with you. Yes. So when you tell a woman, when she say, "Can you get me a phone?" If you say no, don't. When she act like she wants to cry, don't say, "Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to say no. I'll get it for you." No, women don't like that. She will divorce you the next day. Yes. And you'll be surprised, the women, the guys like Muhammad Hijab and Ali Dawah, they don't divorce them. They stay with them because they feel like they can fix them. So the women like these guys. Yes, it's a bitter truth, but I'm just telling you honestly. I'm not joking. Yes, so God spoke about women, right? Quran chapter 4, verse 19. Let me tell you something what God says about women, right? Quran chapter 4, verse 19. Now, a lot of people don't know about this concerning women. God created women in the world to cause a balance. Without women, there will be no balance in this world. So the women are there to cause a balance in the world. You just need to understand how it works. So now, Quran chapter 4, verse 19. See what God says. O you who believe, it is not lawful for you to inherit the women unwillingly, nor shall you prevent them to take away some of what you gave them, unless they have committed a proven adultery. Then he says, so associate with them in kindness. But if you dislike them, now listen carefully. For those who dislike women, listen what God is saying. If you want to be a homosexual, you listen what God is saying. Maybe you dislike women, so you want to be homosexual. But this is what God is saying. If you dislike women, then perhaps you dislike something wherein God has placed much good or a lot of good. Now, women and wisdom. These are the only two things God spoke about in the Quran, and he said a lot of good or much good. So then God says, perhaps if you dislike women, then perhaps you dislike something wherein God has placed much good. This is a word for a wise, to the wise, right? So God says, similarly for wisdom, if he grants you the wisdom, he has given you much good, right? So, So guys, if you think I'm lying, these are the women. The women are telling you in the comment section. If you think I'm lying, you check it. If you think it's a lie, I'm just telling you, the women is the truth. I'm not joking with you. Don't be so 100% predictive to women. They don't like it because you are boring. Women, they don't like boring people, right? Don't be boring. Just act like you don't care sometimes. Have something going on in your mind. It's not always, hey, what can I do for you? Can I cook for you? Can I? No. Sometimes act like you didn't see her. Yes. Then yes, something is spicing up. But you go and every time I buy you flowers. Sometimes please forget their birthdays. The men, I'm telling you for a fact. Sometimes you have a wife, just intentionally forget her birthday, so that you fight and make it up and make up. Then you fix things. Then you go forward. But next time, don't forget. Just do that. But if she's beating you, I'm not there. If she files for divorce, please, I'm not there. But the bitter truth is, you see, when women forget our birthdays, men don't take it seriously. When women forget our birthday, like we don't feel shattered. But when men forget the birthdays of women, that is hell. I'm serious. It is hell for you, the man. How can you recover from that? Because to her, maybe you didn't take it important. So you have to write it down. Please, if the way that men, the same way you set alarms on your phone, please save your wife's date of birthday on your phone. Please. If you want peace in your house, save that. Save that day. 99% of fatwa books about women, they are obsessed with them. Yes, they are. At the same time, they are obsessed with women. Sunnis, sectarians, they are obsessed with women. Right? Maroon Khalif, Maroon Khalif says Baba Shaib giving the truth. No, it's the gospel truth. I speak about God, and look, I'm telling you the truth. And most of the things I've seen it from the book of God, right? The same book of God teaches you the footsteps of the devil, right? And it teaches you the footsteps of the prophets and messengers and whatever. The same Quran teaches you the footsteps of bad people and good people, right? So Quran is a book of wisdom. If you study the Quran for ages and you don't have any wisdom, then you should stop studying any other book, right? So the wisdom is there, right? The wisdom is there for you to grab. There is a lot of gem in the Quran to get. Yes, we call it gemstones. You get a lot in the Quran. Go to the Quran, understand what God is telling you, right? So sometimes a man can be with a woman, they are married happily ever after, but now the woman has to question, now what? That this marriage is too simple. It's too easy. We have cars, we have children, we have houses. What else do we need? So you have to create something. Just create another, it's just like objective, right? Maybe in life, your objective is to win a World Cup. You are a football player. You want to win a World Cup. So the objective is to win a World Cup. If you win the World Cup, then what? What is next? Nothing, right? Create another objective. With women, they want challenges in life, always. So when everything is just one way, like when you are with a wife and everything is just one way, predictable, the woman's psychology gets bored. So change the game. Just make something unpredictable. Let your wife just be there spontaneously. Just book hotel and take your wife to hotel. I'm not saying you should do the way Muhammad Hijab did. No, please. Just book 5-star hotel. Tell your wife, honey, this time we are not going to sleep at home. I just book hotel. Let's go. Let's go sightseeing. Let's go and see somewhere nice differently without telling her. Just surprise her out of nowhere. So, but you don't need to be doing it constantly. You change the game. You do something else. Do you understand? You can just tell your wife, I'm traveling for 2 days. Go to another city and invite her. Come. I'm in another city. Come there. That's it. Your kids, let them go to the grandparents. Simple. A man has to be thinking this way because this is some of the thoughts women are having, but men expect women to tell them. No. Look, if you are with a woman for so long a time, the woman doesn't need to be telling you. Women want you to be able to read something in their head. Well, they expect us to be magicians out of nowhere. I don't know why. But you have to be a magician of some sort to be reading the mind of a woman. I'm serious. If you like buying your wife rose flowers, one day just piss her off. Don't buy rose. Go and buy sunflower. Yeah. Just do that. It shouldn't be rose flower every time. Just tell her, I just feel like disturbing your peace. So this is sunflower for you. I saw a video of a guy. The wife needed a particular car. She mentioned the car she needed, and he went and bought the. There's a version she needed, and he went and bought something equivalent to that, but not the same thing. Almost the same, but not the same thing. And she wasn't happy about it. And people are blaming her. No, don't blame her. Blame the man. The point is, he should know what she wants. So he bought the wrong thing. That's it. You look, when a woman needs a pink shirt, please buy the pink shirt. That if she tells you, I need pink. If she didn't say it, then just go and buy any color. But if she said, I need pink, please, guys, if you want to live long, buy the pink. If a woman sends you to the market and she say, buy tomatoes. If you think that she need one, you are lying. She doesn't need one tomato. You buy more than one. Don't just buy one. So, hey, guys, I'm telling you from experience because people come to my inbox and tell me the problems they think there's a problem. I say that's not a problem. When I tell people this is not a problem, they are shocked. They are like, are you saying my wife is not crazy? No, she's not crazy. You, the man, you are crazy. You just need to understand here. Yes, Zuleika. You just need to understand the psychology. This is where God built them. And I'm telling you, when God gives you wisdom and he gives you a woman, he has given you much good. You need the wisdom to catch up, to adapt to a woman. The Sunnis have failed. This is why they try to make the women slaves. Because they know, look, a woman is just like a lion with a chain. The moment you remove the chain, yes, that's what a woman becomes. So Sunnis know that. That's why they are trying to chain the women with the chain, like the lions with the chain. Sunnis, they know that. So they want to suppress women, lie to the women, tell them you are devils, you are going to hell, you are the weakness of men. Yeah, I'm telling you psychologically, this is what the Sunnis are doing to women, to put the strength of the woman down. Yes. People don't look. I've seen couples divorce whilst there is peace at home. It doesn't always have to be a fight to divorce. No. People don't understand. A divorce can happen whilst there's peace at home. It's just that sometimes maybe the woman thinks everything is just one way. Okay, I'm tired. I just need to move on. I need something different. But unfortunately, most women will go out and they don't find that thing. But the point is, look, I feel like it is about time they should start teaching. They should make a subject in the curriculum of schools to make a subject to talk about marriage, the union between a man and a woman, so that women will be taught the psychology of men and men will be taught the psychology of women. Because it's a high time that couples who are in love, they are with each other, and all of a sudden one is calling the other one crazy just because they don't understand. And you know, in life, when you don't understand somebody, the first word you call them is crazy. Yes. The moment you don't understand somebody, the first look, you will see couples in love, everything, they have kids, they were all over each other. But all of a sudden, when they divorce, they become like, it's just like a chihuahua meeting a lion. Like they hate each other. All of a sudden. Then you'll be wondering, are these not the lovebirds I used to see around the corner? Why is it that they hate each other? So you understand? So because it's misunderstanding. So for me in life, one of the most important things is understanding. When you understand a person, you know how to move along. Yes, understanding is key. When people say, oh, it's about trust, it's about this, it's about this. No, you that who said you believe in God, don't you make mistakes? Don't you make mistakes? Don't you fumble? Don't you lie to God sometimes? So what do you mean trust? Loyalty is one of the things, but understanding is the key. If I understand you, I can adjust myself to adapt to your level, meaning understanding. You need to understand, comprehend is much more important. It is not about just saying, oh, I need somebody who is 100% honest. No, you will not get that. There's no such thing as 100% honest in marriage. I'm telling you. I'm serious. Had God made mind readers, like had God made a sensor where we can read each other's mind, nobody will stay in marriage. Everybody will be divorced by the next day. You know the feeling when you have iPhone, but you go to the shop, you see the latest iPhone and you wish you have that, but you don't have money? Yeah, it happens like that, even in marriage. You can be in marriage and there's some days you hate each other. You just don't like seeing each other because you are like, it's just a mood. It changes. You are just bored. You don't want to see each other's face. Yes, then it changes. This is where you need to bring new things into the marriage. You spice it up. Yeah. Yes, no problem. Sonny Faz. Yeah, thank you, Abu Suleiman. Thank you for the super chat. I've marked the time down. Yeah. So, guys, I'm just telling you, look, marriage is different, unlike boyfriend girlfriend thing. Look, the easiest thing you can do in life is boyfriend girlfriend. It's the most easiest thing. It's easy. When you go into marriage, we call it graduation. That is different. Marriage is different. I'm serious. Boyfriend, girlfriend, look, you can be like boyfriend, girlfriend, maybe you are dating each other, you never slept in the same room with each other even for one day. Imagine going to marry somebody who will be snoring for the rest, for the past 20 years with you. Hey, just imagine the woman taking the pillow and trying to suffocate herself just because of your snoring. Hey, please, if you know you are snoring, go to the living room. Find a couch and sleep there. And besides, nowadays there are solutions out there. There's a solution. You can go and buy the nose, this thing, and fix that. That alone can get you to divorce because your wife can be tired of that. If you wake up in the morning and your wife is angry with you, it could be that. And then also, some of the women and the men, both sides, you like passing gas too much. The gas from the food you ate from morning, from afternoon. Somebody says, I do snore. I'm not talking about you. I didn't mention your name. Find the solution to the snore. So there are solutions. You find, you can ask AI the remedies to all this. They are all of these issues have remedies, right? Then the men, some of you have bloating issues. Your stomach is bloating. Please fix that. The women want to be proud of you. When you go to a party, at least you wear a shirt, you look, there's no big belly there. You understand? What is big belly when you are not rich? If you are rich and you have big belly, your wife is okay with that because she can be proud. She said, that's my husband. He's rich. Yeah. But you are not rich and you have big belly. Your woman is likely to divorce you. I'm serious. Because women, they go out, they see different things. They come home, they see you, the big belly. They get upset. So please fix that. All these things play a role. Even though it's about understanding, don't just take it lightly and then you see your wife watching TV and she see a young guy on the TV and she say, oh, I like this guy, and then you are jealous. Why should you be jealous? If you had 6 packs, do you think your wife will be jealous? I'm not saying necessarily you should get 6-pack, but at least look fit. What about her belly? No, it depends. Look, let me tell you something. You see, men have to find ways. Men have to find ways to criticize their wives. It shouldn't be a mean critic. You have, like, women want to be lied to in terms of, like, sometimes women don't want the real honest truth. So there are ways to say it. Don't hurt her feelings because women put their emotions first before logic. So please, there are sometimes you want to say something to a woman, check the emotion first before you put the logic there. Don't always jump on the emotion and go logically because men, we are wired logically. So we want to tell things straight, like logically. If you want to tell your wife something and you want to have to fix something, please find a way to say it by jumping. Don't just jump on the emotion. Pass through the emotion before you go to the logic. So, guys, I give an example. So let's say you are with your wife and you didn't compliment her throughout the week that she is beautiful. All these details are important for women. Like, at least if you don't do it every day, do it 2 days, 3 days. Just say you are beautiful. You look beautiful. Even when she's dirty, please say you are beautiful. It's a plus. I'll tell you why. When you wait till the day you are going to a party, and then you tell your wife because she has dressed, and then you say, oh my God, Today you look amazing. You thought you have given her the best compliment ever. You have just ruined her day. Congratulations. You've damaged her hair all day. Because in her head, she started thinking that, so this moron, all this week I was with him. He never thought I was beautiful or I look good. So it is when I showered and I put makeup and I put this and I'm going to party, he's now telling me today I look beautiful. You see the problem? So before you even say today you look beautiful, please don't add the today. Don't add the word today you look beautiful. No, please. Just say you look beautiful every day. But now your beauty is also tantalizing. Please check your words. My God, you want to live happily ever after. There are some words, don't say it. You don't want death certificate. The things that you think men we are okay with, women are not okay with. When a woman says, look, your wife can see seriously, right? The daycare nursery that you take your kids to. If there happens to be a female teacher being nice to you, one day your wife will ask you, what do you think about that lady at the nurse? Is she beautiful? I swear to God, don't make a mistake and say she's beautiful. I swear to God. Don't ever make a mistake and say, yeah, that lady, I think she's beautiful. Bang. Oh, so you're thinking of dating her. She'll tell you, so you're thinking of dating her? Huh? You're thinking of dating her? Man, I'm telling you, you want to live in peace, avoid answering some questions. And if you don't answer, there's another argument at home. Yes, if you don't want to answer, you know the feeling when you don't want to talk, you are not in the mood to talk, and you tell a woman, I don't want to talk. Then she starts asking you why. Please, you tell her I'll talk to you in 2 hours. But she will ask you again, why can't you talk now? This is how God created women. You need to understand. It's not like when people say, oh, they are fit. No, it's just about understanding how to deal with that. Understand that, please. Living together with a woman is about understanding. It's not about she's annoying or no. Understanding. You can live in the same space with somebody you don't understand. So I'm telling you guys emphatically, marriage is about understanding, nothing else. Forget about the loyalty, the honesty, the sincerity. Look, your husband or wife will one day tell a nice guy or a nice lady, oh, you look beautiful outside. Sometimes our brain just want to try some things, just say some things to feel free. Forget about that. Don't tell, oh, my wife is so loyal, my husband is so loyal, they don't talk to any man. No. Forget that nonsense. They will talk to somebody outside, somebody might like them outside. Understand that. But always you put the understanding. When you understand somebody, let me tell you how it works. When you understand your partner, even if they are going to the grocery shop, you will not question their motive or why they are going to the grocery shop. You will not question and say, oh, why did he take you 20 minutes to the shop when it's supposed to take you 5 minutes to the shop? No, what are you? I know FBI. Are you FBI? He checked your live stream on screen as well. Note that down as well, please. Okay, 5932. Okay, I'll check it. 5932. Yeah, thank you, Abu Suleiman. I've noted that down. Kid Costume says, there are no universal set of rules. All girls are different. That is why understanding works. It is not about trust, loyalty, honesty. That is nonsense. Look, your wife has secrets her parents don't know. I'm not joking with you. If I'm lying, tell the people in the comment section to tell me I'm lying. your wife, she had secrets her parents don't know. So it is not you who is going to discover everything about your wife. Similarly, your husband, he has secrets his parents don't know. So it is not you, the wife, who is going to discover all the secrets of your husband. What you need to understand is try to understand that person. That is why, Kid Custom, I said understanding comes first. The understanding is when you know the kind of person you are dealing with. Women are different, they are not all the same. Men are different, they are not all the same. But we have similar traits. When I say similar, similar means you can use a similar trait to check on another. That's similar, not the same, but similar. When women say all men are the same, or men also say all women are the same, the question is, have you tried them? Did you try all of them? So how did you know they are all the same? So you, the woman, also, have you tried all the men? How did you know all the men are the same? So the question, you never tried everyone. So how did you know every man is the same? And you, the woman, how did you know every man is the same? So we can have similar traits, but not the same. Are you getting my point? So understanding is the key when it comes to marriage. Yes, a man who cherishes his privacy so much, a man who lives single for, let's say, 30 years, and he never had anybody questioning him. Like, let's say you sit for 5 minutes, right? For 5 minutes, you are checking your phone. And then you smiled. Your wife is going to ask you, why are you smiling? Right? And when you are going to answer to her why you are smiling, please don't change the screen of your phone. Don't look. If it's like this, don't move to another page. Don't do that. Just, she asks you, why are you smiling? Just say, oh, I just saw a funny thing. She might want to say, I want to check. Look, any answer you give, because her mind is creating complex scenarios. The moment she said, why are you smiling? And you give the answer, you say, I was just checking a video. Please let the video remain on your phone. Don't switch to the next page. Because she wants to also smile. She wants to see you and smile. Yeah. Because the reason is, women will do the same to you. She's watching a phone. Look, she's watching her phone and she's smiling. And you ask her, honey, why are you smiling? She will say, oh, let me send a video to you. It's a funny video. Yeah. So that same vibe, that same energy, the woman is expecting that from you. Okay. You are on your phone. Yeah, propagator. You are on your phone, let's say 5 minutes. The woman is on her phone 1 hour. To her, 1 hour is 10 minutes. So that the 1 hour she's on her phone watching Instagram, TikTok, YouTube videos, to her, that 1 hour is 10 minutes. To her, you, the man, watching your phone for 5 minutes is 1 hour. This is the psychology. This is how it works. I'm telling you a bitter truth, right? So you, the man, being on your phone for 5 minutes, you know how men, we are serious when we are watching something. We focus like we are serious. When a man, look, let me show you something. If you want to check the brain of a man, just give him a picture with so many details. The man is going to pay attention to one thing on the picture. He doesn't pay attention to everything. Women, when you put a picture, they are checking everything at the same time and then interpreting the thing in their head at the same time. The picture they are watching. Men, when you say, look at this picture, if he sees the face, is the face he's looking at first. So if the woman asks, do you see anything? He says, I only see the eyes of Baba Shai. I don't see anything. She will tell him, look carefully. What do you see? Because women think our brains are the same. Our brains are not the same. Guys, I'm telling you. Men and women, our brain don't function the same. So when the woman tells you, look, please, first of all, tell her, what am I supposed to look? Don't just start looking because she said, look. Ask her first. Ask her, what am I supposed to look? Guys, for those who are married, tell me if I'm lying. When a woman wants to tell you a story, but before she tells you, she say, guess. She will tell you, guess. Out of 1,000 scenarios, she wants you to guess, because women, they are built that way. She has already guessed all these things. So if you, the man, she's telling you, guess what happened today. She can say, guess what happened today. You, the man, then you are lost. You are looking at her. You are like, please don't go and say the wrong thing. Don't go and say the wrong thing. You, the man, please. When she say guess, just say, I give up. I cannot guess. Please don't guess. Don't go and say the wrong thing. Because guess what? The thing she say guess, and then you go and guess that, she will put that one aside. What you guess is the same new topic for discussion that day. If you need peace, guys, I'm just telling you, this is how you should live your life. Understanding is the key in marriage. So the guys who are looking to get married, look for understanding. Forget about the nonsense, honesty, loyalty. Oh, I make sure she's single. No, forget about that. Right? When somebody really loves you, they sacrifice themselves for you, and you sacrifice yourself for them. But understanding is the key. Right? Understanding. If you want to be with a woman, try to understand her. Understand her psychology, understand her choices, understand her decision making. Yes, then you can fit in. Maybe you can cope. Don't go in a relationship trying to change somebody. That's the biggest mistake people make. Don't go in a relationship trying to change the other person. No, don't do that. God who created heavens and earth, he doesn't change the condition of people unless you, the person, you decide to change yourself. Quran chapter 13, verse 11. God does not change the condition of the people unless the people themselves decide to change. So you, the man or the woman, don't go in marriage or relationship trying to change your partner. It's about adaptation and understanding. You adapt with the person and you understand what the person wants, what they need, how they do their things. Then you cope. Yes. Hanif, is a 500 ways to get guaranteed. A lot of mistakes a lot of people make, or couples, when they go in a relationship, they go with the objective that they are going to change the partner. It's a red flag. Please don't go in a relationship, because I'll tell you what, before you decided to go in a relationship, there are already the things you saw before you jumped in. So you don't come in and say you don't want to change it. First of all, how did you jump into the relationship? What attracted you? That same thing that attracted you, stay with it. Don't go into it and say, oh, you know what? I want to change. I want to change you. What? Then why did you go? Are you getting my point? When you go in the relationship, something took you in the relationship. Stick with it. Don't go and say, okay, I want to change you from like this. And no. The person already told you who they are. You went on a date. You had coffees. You asked the person the kind of food they want. You asked the person the kind of music they want. They told you everything, right? You asked the person what kind of dress you like, what kind of color you like, what kind of perfume you like. Look, I've seen couples divorce because of perfume, because this one uses strong perfume and this one is complete. Look, you need to understand each other and know what each person needs or wants. A lot of marriages break up because of intolerance, right? Because things have evolved in such a way that they cannot tolerate each other anymore. But then you ask yourself, how did they get involved together in the beginning? What made them, united in the first place? Why all of a sudden things have changed and somebody is trying to change somebody? Why? Yes, you have to compromise. Yes, relationship, that's why I say it's about understanding. When you understand somebody, you can compromise on certain things, right? But selfishness always destroys relationship. When people are selfish, well, yes, we have a lot of people who are in a marriage and they are very selfish, right? So sometimes you have to think about the other partner's needs or their success also. It is not always about the man thinking to be successful. The women also have to be given the room. So this is why I like the Western, the structure they have in Finland. They try to make sure both the woman and the man, they have a balance of lifestyle, right? So the man is, thinking about his needs to grow. The woman is thinking likewise. Then you think for your children also. Then you sit down and have meetings on your children. You decide what you are going to do. Most of the arranged marriages which last is for the fear of the couples, one of them going out because they think they might be killed by the family or threatened. That's why sometimes they are scared to escape the marriage. But arranged marriages, sometimes it's not, there is no clear chemistry in arranged marriages, right? If you're lucky to be given arranged marriage and there's chemistry, that is, So sometimes when you are getting involved to the extent of marriage, please, one thing you should look for in the beginning, look for chemistry. If the chemistry is good, you're good. If chemistry is good, you can understand each other, right? It is not about, you see, somebody meets a lady and then the lady said, oh, you know what? I like country music. And then the guy said, oh, since you like country music, I don't like country music. I like hip hop. So we cannot cope. No, that's not how it works. That type of relationship even works better because you are coming into a relationship to see something new you are not aware of. So you have to adapt to it. So you listen to hip hop, she listens to country music. That is even the best relationship. Go there, go. Because you're trying to understand why she likes country music. And she will try to understand why you like hip hop. That makes it interesting. If I like country music, you like country music, there's nothing fun to discuss again. What are we going to talk about? Country music is very good. Yeah, I know. Where's the fun? Country music is very nice. I like that. Yes, I know. So you telling her what she knows, or you telling the guy what he knows, or no, there's no fun there. No. So that is why you need people go on a date to know each other's sides of the story. Then they get to see, does this person have the ingredients I need? If they have, then you also bring your ingredients. Then you mix up and spice things up. So then there's a chemistry, right? You build up the chemistry, then you try to understand each other. That's how you have a relationship. But what you should know is there's no such thing as perfect relationship. It's about to compromise. You have to just compromise and understand going forward. That is what matters. Guys, let me open the phone line. If anybody has a question, I'll be going to TikTok. I've done 2 hours, 15 minutes. I'm done with the Ali Dawah issue. Let me open the phone line. Rosina Kabani says, how do you keep the marriage interesting? By bringing in new things that you've never tried before with your partner. Bringing new ideas and new things. How does a business stay up for long? I'm going to give you an example. Check Facebook, check WhatsApp, check the WhatsApp from the beginning when it came. Does it still look the same? Or does it have new features? Do they have changes? Even though it's still WhatsApp, right? WhatsApp, but you have features, you have updates, you have upgrades. Marriage needs the same thing going forward. Things need to change. Style need to look. You see, so let's say this is how I look, right? This is Baba Shraib. It gets to a point, Baba Shraib has to stop wearing a cap. Then I'll be there like 6 months. Then all of a sudden, I just change my style. I can decide to do Rasta or start wearing a cap. Like, I'm just giving an example. So in marriage, whilst you are there are things you need to adapt, you change, you compromise, you sacrifice, you risk, you going forward. It doesn't have to be one way. If it's one way, it's boring. Yes. If it's one way, it's boring. If you are couples, stop doing kuchi kuchi on the bed always, please. It's boring. Couples, please, don't always do kuchi on the bed. Please. Sometimes send your kids away, go on the balcony. Nowhere did the Quran say is haram, please. Don't let the confused Sunnis start saying gibberish to you. You can go, look, there's a forest behind, go and park your car, sit in the car and do some kuchi there. Yes. Ask your wife or ask your husband, is there any crazy thing you have ever done? If they say no, what do you want to do? Let's go and do some crazy shit there. So that when you come back home, you'll be laughing. Yes. Do something like this to keep the marriage interesting. Not always like, let's go to the bed. What? To go to the bed and do what? Are you not tired? Maybe you are married for 15 years. The kuchi on the bed, is it not boring already? The wife wants you to do something extraordinary. At least you, the man, you are tired of one way kuchi. Change the style. That's all. Look, guys, let me show you an example so that you know how serious I'm talking about this issue. Here, my phone. I have a phone. OnePlus 4, OnePlus C4, right? And I have OnePlus 2. This OnePlus C2. Sometimes I just swap and take my SIM and put it in the other phone. I'll just take my SIM and put it in this phone, and I'll be using this phone because I like some features here. So I just want to, and I'll take it out and put it back in the C4 and start using. Then what I do is I can change this cover. I just sometimes decide and I remove the cover. Then I'm using the phone like that. Or I'll just buy a new cover, but it's still the same phone. I'm serious. Sometimes I'll just go to the shop and buy a SIM card, a new SIM card. I just put it in my phone. For fun, I just want to start calling people with different numbers. In marriage, you need things like that to spice it up. You need, like, don't let everything be just one way. It's boring, especially for the other gender, the women. It's boring when it's one way. Don't be so predictable to your wife. The woman will get bored. Look, that's why rich men, they get divorced. Women will end up not knowing what they want from the guy because the guy is just one way. He might be a good husband, but it's just one way. So the idea of people say women don't know what they want, men, we have ourselves to blame. The reason is we want women to tell us everything they want every time. No. They shouldn't be telling you every time what they want. You take the steering wheel. Take the wheel. You know the feeling when you are with your wife driving? When you're driving, and then you are going right or left. But then your wife is telling you, hey, we are supposed to go right. Then you'll be like, I know. You see, stop answering her. Because when you are answering, you get pissed off. You just let her keep saying, that is what it takes to be a woman. You let her show her consent. Go right. We have to go right. Hey, slow down. Don't say a word. You just slow. You already know you are going to slow down. She has to be the commentator, whether you like it or not. Guys, when you're watching football on the TV, do you see there's a commentator still talking? If you shut up the commentator, the football will not be fun. Allow the commentator to keep doing the commentary. Yours is just to concentrate. You allow her. Just let the lady talk. If she say go right, just don't say, I know. No. Allow her. Keep driving and go in peace. She said, slow. Don't say, I'm doing it, honey, because you are likely to get accident. If you are concentrating, you are going to get accident. So allow her to say, hey, push the brake. Just push the brake. Simple. Don't tell her, shut up. It's not their nature. Like, look, a woman who likes to talk when you are driving, if you tell her, shut up, don't talk, it's like you are putting like a shackle. She'll be sitting in the drive. She'll be sitting in the passenger seat on your right or left, but she'll be shaking like she'll be like, she wants to talk. It's a nature for, it's natural for them. So all you need to understand him. You need to understand them. And then if you don't understand, well, you cannot survive. I'm serious. You just need to understand them. If there's no understanding, there's no way the marriage will last. If you just go sideways, right? It will not survive, right? So women have to be women. Allow them to be women. Don't try to change them. That is where the problem comes. And God says He doesn't change the condition of a person unless if you change the condition, what is with you. So if a person themselves decide to change, that's up to them. Don't force anybody to change. If you don't like the person and the personality, stay away. Go and look elsewhere. Just like when you go to the shop to buy a phone, and if the phone doesn't have the things you need, just go to the next phone and buy. Simple. If you feel like you want to compromise and understand and adapt to that, yeah, then compromise. As easy as I said. Don't go changing somebody's son or somebody's daughter like you commit a big issue. Yeah. So guys, I put the invitation for like 15 minutes before I go to TikTok, right? So let me put it on the comment section. Yeah, guys. Yeah, Emily.
Yeah, Nam. Salam alaikum, Baba.
Wa salam, my brother. How are you?
Yeah, okay. I'm fine, Baba. Baba, this my third asking you this question because
your network is
my
not good.
malam are saying something different. Okay, my malam are saying this something different. This is the third time I've been asking this question. If I miss 3 days of fasting, do I need to pay it back according to Surah to Bakra 82-83? Please, for the last time, just give me clarification about that, please, Baba.
That is Quran chapter 2, verse 184.
Okay.
In Quran chapter 2, verse 185.
Hello, Baba.
Yeah, I can you hear me?
I can hear you. I'm listening, Baba, please.
Okay, just a second.
Okay.
Can you see the screen? Are you watching me on YouTube?
I'm watching the program later, so I'm using my phone. So let's go, please.
Okay, no problem. Okay. Yeah, so based on Quran chapter 2, verse 184, God says, for a limited number of days, meaning the abstinence, the siyam, is for a limited number of days. Then he says, so whoever is sick among you or on a journey, then a number of other days. Now listen carefully.
Please.
Listen carefully.
Please. And
no, listen. You listen.
Okay. Okay.
It says the fasting itself is for a limited number of days, which is within a month, right? Within a month. Okay. Because God says whoever witnesses the month should fast it. So meaning the month is supposed to be used for fasting. Now, fasting the month, now it says for a limited number of days. Ayamin ma'adudat, because a month has limited number of days, because it's numbered, it's limited. So a limited number of days. So whoever is sick. Now listen to this part.
Okay.
He says, whoever is sick among you or on a journey, is giving you a condition here. Whoever is sick among you or on a journey, then a number of other days. He doesn't say a number of the missed days. It doesn't say missed days.
Days.
The verse doesn't say missed days.
Days.
It says a number of other days, because within a month, if I'm sick for 1 week, if I'm sick for 3 days, don't I have other days in front of me?
I have.
It is the month I'm supposed to fast to, not another month. Within that month, I'm supposed to do the fasting. So let's say I'm sick for 3 days, or I'm sick for 1 week. There is still days in front of me to do. So then whoever is sick among you or on a journey, because I could be traveling for 3 days. Let's say I'm traveling from Australia to USA. I cannot fast, because if I'm Australia, it's night time. The moment I travel and go back to USA, I can see maybe morning time again. But from the same day. For people who live in Australia, traveling to, there's a place called Alaska or so. If you travel from Australia going to USA, it's a short trip. You just go to Hawaii and so on. You just turn, it's like you're going around the world. You just turn and then you are into the same day by in the morning. So let's say you left Australia in the night on Wednesday, or you left Australia in the night. When you travel again, you go to US, you'll be in Wednesday morning again. So now, if I'm fasting, how do I cooperate then? Are you getting my point? So when you are traveling, you are exempted from that. If I'm traveling, especially in the olden days, they travel with camels and so on the desert, they will struggle. So then God says the number of other days. So meaning other days, I can do a number of fasting from the other days.
The number of,
Then he says, and as for those who will suffer it, yutikunahu, meaning they will endure. If they are doing it, they are going to struggle. As for those who will do, but they will struggle. We have people who are sick, they will still want to fast. I've seen that before. We have people who are traveling and they still want to fast. And we have people who have terrible jobs, the jobs that takes all your energy, that exhaust you, but they still want to fast. So then God is saying, as for those who will suffer it, then he says, it's a ransom. We say redeem, to redeem themselves. A ransom of feeding a poor person. So meaning by feeding this poor person, I'm exchanging it for the fasting that I'm going to suffer. So if God has given me this option to ransom by feeding a poor person, why now will the same God tell me to make up a missed day of fasting? When I can just ransom, I can just feed a poor person to replace a day. Why would that God tell me now to ransom? To do fasting in another month to pay? Where did he say that?
These are people.
Those meanings they are bringing is from outside the Quran, not from the Quran. Those telling you make up the missed days. If you miss 3 days, you have to make it up. Then ask them, what is the ransom there for? The ransom of feeding the poor person. What is it doing that in the verse? So God says, and whoever volunteers well then it is good for him. But to fast is better for you if you should know. So within the month of fasting, I can fast. If I can fast, I do the fasting. There's no such thing as, oh, I wait another month, then I pay for the missed days. No. No, there's no clarity in the words of God. Nobody can, sorry.
By that time, the Ramadan is gone.
Ramadan is gone.
So I'm not fasting to get hot.
Exactly. So Quran chapter 2 verse 185, God says the month of Ramadan is that in which the Quran was revealed as guidance for the people, as well as proofs of the guidance and the criterion. So whoever witnesses the month among you, then let him fast it. So it is the month I'm supposed to fast, not outside the month.
Yeah.
Outside the month, we don't consider it Ramadan again.
Okay. Okay. My second question and last, do I need to beat my children at age of 8 to force them to perform salat?
No, you don't need to beat them. You can discipline kids, but you don't need to beat them.
Okay.
You can discipline them. Discipline means you teach them some manners on how to do some things that if they don't do, they don't get something from you. Right? Okay. But if you say to beat them, then what will you consider adequate beating? Or what do you consider beating to be? Are you beating a person as a form of a punishment, or are you beating them so that because they didn't do something which is good for themselves?
Mm-hmm.
Because salat is for themselves. If they do it, it's between them and God. Are you getting my point?
I'm getting you.
It is between them and God. It's not that you gave them a job to do for you and they didn't do and you are beating them.
Okay.
No. It's salat is between them and God. Fasting is between them and God. So you can advise them. You can actually help in letting them know the benefit of it. But to say to beat them, that mindset is from the hadith, not from God.
Thank you, Baba. I've been my wife used to force my girls to wear the hijab. I asked her not to force the girl. They say without the hijab, the rest of the women will be laughing at them that they are not proper Muslims.
Oh my God!
About this thing.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
It's a serious problem within my wife and I now, because she used to even beat the girls.
No. She shouldn't beat them. If she wants them to wear, it's fine. She can wear. They can wear, no problem. But she shouldn't beat them. No. And there's no way it says the little kids at that age should wear hijab. Hijab for what? The idea of wearing the veil and other things to cover yourself is to cover the sexually attractive part of your body.
Yeah.
So if the girls are just 6 years, 5 years, what are they covering?
I don't know. I don't know, Baba.
If she wants them to wear, they can wear if she wants, but she shouldn't beat them. There's no, the day they decide not to wear, please advise her not to beat the kids. Just ask her, if she is being beaten for something, will she be happy?
For the first day, you let me know that, Baba, the hijab is not compulsory. It's not from Allah. I don't even force them to wear it.
Yeah, nowhere in the Quran God says it's compulsory for a woman to cover the hair. It is the Sunnis who are trying to make it compulsory. It's not compulsory for a woman to cover the hair. What a woman needs to do is to cover her chest, her breasts, and cover the sexually attractive part, like her shape, her thighs. You understand? Those places a woman needs to cover. But there is no verse. I challenge any sectarian, any Sunni, any scholar you have, even in Ghana, who said, let him come and face Baba Shrine. We are going to go one-on-one. He should show me where God says it's compulsory to cover the hair. It doesn't exist. They only quote chapter 24, verse 31 and twist the verse. And then they say, look, it says, Humurihinna. If it says Humurihinna, does it say they should cover their head? It's mentioned scarves. Scarf can be used for a lot of things. Scarf can be used for the neck. Scarf can be used a lot of things. We have people who even use their scarf around their waist.
Yeah.
Scarf doesn't necessitate that it's for the head. So the Sunnis will try to put the word head, scarf. It doesn't say head in that word. The etymology of the word khumr, doesn't necessitate covering of head. It doesn't. That's why God says they should use it to cover their chest. If I'm using my pen, let's say the pen is used for writing, right?
Yeah.
And I say use it for something else. Are you still going to use it for writing?
No.
No. The moment I say use it to hold the door, that means now it's going to be used to hold the door. So if before you are saying it's used for the head, God never mentioned head again. God says use it to cover their chest.
Yeah.
When a man sees a woman, sexually attractive part, is it the hair which the man is attracted to?
No. the front, I mean the two distance and the back.
The first instance is the breasts.
Yeah.
That is where God says the woman should cover with the scarf. Yes, to cover.
Yeah.
Those are the parts. The idea of God telling the women to wear the jalbab in Quran chapter 33 verse 59 is the more a woman wears a long thobe or gown, it hides the contours of her body. I'm not talking about the tight jalbab. We have jalbabs when a woman wear, you can't even see her actual shape. You can't see it.
Okay.
That is the advice. And that advice was even for the prophet's wives, his daughters, and the wives of the believers.
Who is the wife of the believers?
The wives, meaning the believers, a believer married to his wife. Their wife has to protect herself. If a woman is already married, why does she need to go and show her body outside?
Okay.
Yeah, are you getting my point?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Baba. This is Emily Trinity, Baba.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Emily.
Thank you.
Thank you. Peace.
Assalamu
alaikum. Yeah. Hey, Rahim, please. Nobody gets sexually attractive with the scarf on the hair. Please. Take the word sexual out of the scarf issue. Scarf, you can get attracted to the beauty, how it looks when a woman wears it, but not sexually attractive. When a woman is wearing a scarf, where is the sexual there? Hey, please, Rahim, please. Fix your words. Aha. Yeah. Yeah, peace to you guys. I'll be going to TikTok. I'm almost 2 hours, 40 minutes, 2 hours, going to 3 hours. I will have to end the video on YouTube and go to TikTok to stay there for like 2 hours, right? Does that mean children, if believer, do not need to wear hijab? No, children don't need to wear hijab. What are they covering? You tell me, when children wear hijab, what are they covering? What? The idea of hijab by the sectarians is covering the hair. If children are covering the hair, what are they covering? Ask the scholars. When children wear hijab, what are they covering? What? It is mental slavery. They are trying to induce that into the people, into the kids, so that they grow up with indoctrination. And then they end up doing the same. Then they don't know the reason why they are doing it. Find ladies from Afghanistan. Find ladies from Saudi Arabia. Find ladies from Iraq who cover their hair. Ask them. They will just lie to you and say the God says it. Where? They cannot even pinpoint the verse. They will start now playing the game of semantic, twisting the words of God. And she said, oh, it says Homuri Inna. Homuri Inna means headscarf. It used to mean headscarf in the past. Okay, the wife of Adam. Come, you liars, come. The wife of Adam, was she wearing headscarf? Come. Where are you? Mushriks. Come, show us. The wife of Adam, was she wearing headscarf? Wasn't the devil next to them? Didn't the devil even seduce and lie to them? Anyways, I have a caller on the distance. Let me bring the caller. Yeah, peace. Asif, are you here?
Assalamu alaikum, Baba.
Wa alaikum assalam, my brother. Asif, right?
Yes.
Asif, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from India. It's early in the morning, Fajr time.
Sure.
I've been watching you since past 7 months. But the whatever thinking you have, I have that since last 20 years. I used to debate with the Sunnis and in the similar way how you debate. But
Yeah.
no, till today I have not met any single Muslim who agree with me. They will always say that who are you to talk like this? Are you are a scholar? Like they will prefer some scholars only, but not they will not go to the Quran. So I really appreciate your work, and I found you as a miracle actually. So because whatever thinking you have, no, I used to have the same thinking, and I used to debate with them, and
Thank
I'm very grateful for you also.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Asif. It's not easy to convince the masses. God says you cannot guide the blind from their error. He says,
Yes, yes,
"Ma anta bihadil umyi an dalalatihi." He says you can't guide the blind from their error. That is Quran chapter 27, verse 81. So you allow the blind to be blind, then you keep following your guidance. If the blind wants to be guided, he will open his eyes and come and ask you a question because they want to learn. Right? So when you go, you see the majority of the people who are in opposition with what you are saying, just tell them salam and go your way. Keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right path.
yes, yes. Thank you.
At the right time,
I have,
one will become two, will become three. You get people who agree with you, and that's how the world goes.
correct, correct. And I have a question right now. See, in the Quran, I'm just confused. Like after the sexual intercourse, do we have to take a shower, or only washing the private parts is okay?
We can take a shower when we are going to pray. The shower is only a requirement for prayer. That is if after sexual intercourse.
Okay, okay. Because one of the videos from Muhammad from God, he was saying that just washing is enough because it is not mentioned as we have to take a shower. The word Arabic word used in the verse is at-tahara.
Yeah, to cleanse. To cleanse meaning if you are cleansing the whole body, because when you had the sexual intercourse, it was your whole body involved,
Uh-huh.
right? So it's better to use it's always you have to use the better preference. It doesn't mean it is wrong, but you don't just isolate the word. A word has multiple meanings. So you don't just isolate it and say, oh, this only one. No. You look at it in a broader concept. That same word can be used if I say clean, go and purify or clean your car, right?
Mhm.
You can go and clean the entirety of your car, or you can decide to clean only the part which is dirty. Still, is it correct or not?
Correct, correct. You're right.
Yes. So you just go with the broader concept, but there is nothing wrong if you clean or you try to clean that part or you clean the whole body. Cleaning the whole body will be better because then you don't know where else did something touch.
So then I can offer the salah without taking a shower.
I don't understand. Salah needs
Like
ablution. You need to have the ablution before you do the salah.
yeah, but if I'm not able to take shower after the sexual intercourse, and then there is a time salah time. So can I offer salah without taking shower, or is it compulsory to take
The
shower
first question is, what is stopping you from taking the shower?
due to climate or something? Because it is very cold or very no water is there. Water scarcity is there.
When you are going to God, will you like to rather be purified to feel like you don't have any blemish, or do you want to go in front of God doubting yourself?
No, no, no. I don't want.
Yes, so in order to erase doubt, you do the things that wipes doubt out of your head. So just take a shower and go. What is stopping you from taking a shower? Are you going to die when you take a shower? So take the shower. I live in the climate place where it gets very cold, but I still shower warm. If it's very cold, you do warm shower. If it's very hot, you do, you know, that's how it is.
Okay, okay, I got it. Yeah. One more question I have. In verse 22 colon 77, uh,
Surah
20,
Al-Hajj.
20 yeah, 22 colon 77,
Yeah.
there it is clearly mentioned that during the salah we have to bow down and do the sujood. So your videos, when I watch it, you mentioned that we don't have to bow, we just have to do the sujood. So is it correct that if we have to don't have to bow down?
Did I say in my video you don't have to bow down?
Like the Sunnis, how they bow, we have to
No,
bow like that, or
what they do is bow. We don't call that one bow down.
uh-huh.
You see, there is something they call bow and arrow. Do you know bow and arrow? That thing they fling.
Yeah, yeah,
Bow and arrow. What
yeah.
these Sunnis do is they bow. That is just bow their body. They don't bow down. Bow down means you go down on your knees.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so you do it the Quranic way. You don't do it the Sunni way. Quranic way, we saw Dawood. Prophet David did it in Quran chapter 38, verse 24. He bowed down on his knees. He bowed down on his knees. You go down. That is bow down. So that is the one Quran tells you to do, not the one the Sunnis are doing.
So in 22 colon 77, this verse, does it say we have to bow down on the knees or just bow?
That is what Quran showed you. The word arka'un is the same word used for, how do you call it? How do you call this guy? Dawood, chapter 38, verse 24.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see it? Chapter 38, verse 24. Dawood bowed down on his knees. Go and check the word there. Raki'ah. This word is telling you in the Quran how it should be done. You bow down, meaning you go down. You understand?
Okay. So we have to bow down on the knees, then do the sujood, right?
Did you watch my videos?
Yes, yes.
Just as you saw it there.
Okay, okay.
Which of the videos did you watch?
Usually I watch all your streamings
Okay.
and sometimes the shorts. Actually, here in India, no, the TikTok is banned, so I won't be able to
Wait,
watch all
let me
TikTok
make it
videos.
easy. Let me make it easy. It's not a TikTok video. The video is on YouTube. The YouTube
Uh-huh.
video I made is for the Salat. You go to my playlist, it's called the Salat series. Go to the playlist, the Salat series.
Okay.
Find Salat series is there. You will see that it's the latest video I put concerning Salat. You will not see myself inside. You will just see images and then the instructions being used to show you what is being done. Everything I put is according to the verses you find in the Quran, not outside the Quran.
Oh, okay. I will watch it again. Yeah.
Try to check it out. Yes, check it out.
Sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much for your
Thank you.
explanation.
You are welcome. Yes.
Yeah. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah. Bye.
Guys, let me check something. They said this guy, Sonny Faz, check my video, right? He mentioned me on his page, Sonny Faz. I would have loved to leave the video and do a reaction to it later, right? But I think I should do a reaction to it right now. What do you think, guys? Can you give me in the comment section? Peace to you, all of you. Melanie, yes, JS. Can you give me in the comment section Yes, I believe. Messengers are still coming. Go to Quran chapter 7, verse 35, and Quran chapter 10, verse 46 to verse 48. And Quran chapter 39, verse 71 to 73. Check. You see messengers still coming. Guys, should I react on the video right now, or should I do it next week? Please. I want to see yes or no. They say Sonny Faz mentioned me on his page. Just Abu Suleiman just told me, and I got a message again being told. So let me know if I need to do a reaction on that right now. So let's check him out. So I'll just do a snippet on that, and then let's see, maybe I can do the reaction on it.
Oh, by the way, we're live, so don't say any stupid shit.
Oh, okay. I won't.
I'm just. Why does it not show up for me?
It shows up.
Monkey with Unk.
It shows.
What do you want me to watch with this, bro?
Here, just pick one, man. Pick the first video. Pick the most popular one. There you go.
I'm not watching.
Just push play, dude.
He paid. How do you locate me? So the 5 salats you are doing, you are no more in connection with God, because the God you are serving says, do not invoke anyone with him. And then you came in your salat, you are invoking somebody. So who are you calling? Is it the actual God? If it's the actual God, why didn't you do what he asked you to do? It's like me telling you, if you are calling me, don't add 0 to the last number I gave you. Then you add 0. Who are you calling? You're calling someone else. So the 5 salats they have, I'm going to quote the hadith where they have it. So we go to Sahih al-Bukhari 349, right?
Sounds like he's attacking the faith.
Sahih al-Bukhari 349. So let me put it on the screen where people can see it, and I'm going to read it in full before I end the topic for today.
What is he trying to say? Salat isn't required or something?
Just let's hear what he has to say, bro.
Right?
Let's give the guy what he paid.
So Sahih al-Bukhari, and I share the screen, and this is how it starts. So narrated by Abu Dar, Sahih al-Bukhari 349. Listen carefully. I'm going to read the hadith where they get the 5 salats, right? So this is how it goes. It says, narrated by Abu Dhar, Allah's messenger, God forbid. This is not Allah's messenger. This is
A'udhu billah.
All right. Enough of this thing.
Allah's messenger.
What is he? What is he supposed to be?
The guy said, I was what I said, God forbid. I'm telling you, the hadith, God forbid, because God's messenger didn't say that or didn't do that. That's why I say, God. The guy, oh my God. Mushriks, eh? Anyways, let's continue.
I'm a preacher.
Good.
I only
I'm
lecture intelligent people to the truth. He has 10K subs. Whatever.
It's kind of disturbing you even found this guy's content.
There's no point in platforming them.
Yeah.
They're retarded.
Yeah.
What's the stigma?
Mr. Phillip is right, though. He said, Uncle, being in the Middle East doesn't mean I'm rich. I agree, bro. There's a lot of them that don't have the money. We're thinking of the people that control the country.
What the sigma? What the
Dude, can you go back?
sigma? What?
Okay, so let's go to the next part he mentioned. That is in minutes 55, right? Is it 55 to 59? I'm going to check the next minutes. 59 means 59.
Who is this guy, bro? What is up with this? Oh, the correctional officer is live right now? Is this why he wants me to?
God nowhere mentioned in the Quran your women are fitna. Where did he say? So are you saying when God created Adam, he just decided to create a woman to give him the biggest fitna? Why? What kind of insult is this? So God created Adam.
He sounded like the turtle.
Then God just saw Adam is lonely.
The picture stopped angels from entering.
What is wrong with this butchering?
They think they are sensible and they keep on making mistakes.
You see, guys, look at the guy on the right-hand side. When he's watching me, you see the frustration. The guy on the left has curiosity. He wants to know who correctional officer. He wants to know Baba Shrai. But check the guy on the right, because I know how the mushriks try to avoid me so very much. Yes. They try to avoid me so very much. Yes. And you can't take the racist act from them. These kind of people, when they hate you, they bring that racism inside. You can't take it out of them. You can see clearly the hatred. And that is one thing I don't like about them is because they don't have that intelligence to actually listen to a person with clear conscience and make a decision. They just draw conclusions like this. Sharp, sleep with a blink of an eye. You check the 2 places they watch my video. They watch in 33 minutes and they came back to 59 minutes to talk. They didn't even get the time to say, okay, let me listen to this guy 5 minutes or 10 minutes to draw a conclusion. No, they will not do that. No.
Sonny, come back home. Beck, debate Nick.
Guys, it's like I ruined the guy's day. The guy on the right, it's like his day was ruined. Just look at the way he's sitting miserably looking at the screen. You know, women can tell if you're having a bad day. Ladies and gentlemen, the ladies in the comment section, you just check the screen. You can clearly see the guy is having a bad day. The guy on the right. Seriously, no, it's okay. Let me just go to my TikTok. It's okay. Oh my God. Let me go to TikTok. It's okay. I thought when they made a reference to me, they would just go 5 minutes, 10 minutes, because then I'll strike them for the audience, their audience to see. They didn't go, so it's okay. Yeah, he looks like he has tummy ache. It's obvious. Yeah, the guy on the right, I think, was he not the guy who did the video with Farid? Right? They did a video with Farid on the video this guy Walid and MFG did, right? They did a video on that, right? The guy on the right, if I'm right. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, enough with this. They didn't play much of my video, so it's okay. Let's let me jump to TikTok. Not him, right? Yeah, not him. Anyways, let me jump to TikTok now. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I bring the topic to an end. I think that is enough for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, If you want to have fun, I'm going to face the mushriks on TikTok. So kindly join another brother from Albania that I appreciate so much. I respect also at the same time. He's been a good brother also. He's from Albania. He normally is around with us, watches our video. He also has I think he has been diagnosed with leukemia. Guys, let's pray for these guys to heal, to recover. May God put his mercy on them to actually find grace in recovery. It is never impossible. Always believe in miracles. It can happen. You remember Joseph's father, Jacob, when he became blind, it took Joseph to throw his shirt on his eyes and he recovered, right? It's never easy, but yes, it's never impossible. So let's pray for recovery for these guys to recover. And also the guy who had the prostate cancer, the catheter has been taken out. So now he can try to pee from his, his pee itself. But at the same time, the treatment is still going. We just sent extra money for his upkeep and food stuff. So far, we are taking care of him in a good scenario. So I hope all this will come out with good news. One thing we should expect in life is not always that we hear a good news. Sometimes the bad news will come, but we should pray to God when it comes, it's not beyond us. You saw the example of what just happened in Ghana just today, on Wednesday afternoon. Ghana lost 4 dignitaries. 4 dignitaries. At least 8 people died, but 4 dignitaries, meaning very, very, very important people in the government, died in the helicopter crash, right? So sometimes misfortunes can happen, right? So we just need to understand that, yes, some things are never easy, but inshallah, we will hear the good news at the end of this, inshallah. So, yes. Yeah, I'll do a video on this guy, Beck Lover. The guy called Beck Lover, I'll be making a video on him next week, right? That's the guy. I'll clip the video, the words he said, the things he said. I'm going to go berserk on that guy. So you mark it down. So ladies and gentlemen, this is where I bring this topic to an end. Catch me live on TikTok. I appreciate the support. God bless you all. Till we meet again. Peace out. Peace. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate all of you in the comment section. God bless you all. Thank you. Always give them a reason to remember your name. The correctional officer.